Hey yo, what's up? Good morning, good evening, good night to some of you guys. Thank you for coming to the stream this early. Today we have co-stream day number 1 of semi-fucking finals. And relax. We're gonna rank up. I'm gonna hit Charlie soon. In the meantime, the semi-finals is gonna start at 6 p.m. Yeah.
You see the Oriana, the Galio.
Is this best of 5? I think so.
Long to go in, carrying the Oriana Shockwave, and then to be followed up upon.
Quarterfinals and semifinals is played at best of 5. Finals is played best of 7. Yep. All right, let's get it.
We head into game 1 between Fun Plus Phoenix and Nova Esports, and already checked out.
FPX just to paper. You never know. These Chinese teams like to play for the late game. They're playing it really safe.
I think they're anticipating what Nova are doing here.
Whoa! Look at this lane swap. Actually insane. And they do something about it. Wait, insane prediction though. What? Immediately exhausted. What the fuck?
You cannot contest this wave. We're gonna instantly clear it out and bypass the early point of the game where Yitze would be normally weak to Fado in the Lucian lane.
Yeah, use it.
So they have level 2 priority though.
The gold there on the top side, and the gold in the middle of the map. So they've given him.
So Morgana is just gonna
lane, but
clear this wave as fast as possible to prevent the Lee Sin from diving.
Has the gold advantage.
I think it's way too early to dive.
Yezi, that's gonna be rough. Versus Yezi. So as Yiza left the lane against Yezi, he was able to escort Neon up to the top side, get extra gold, and it will be a big advantage to this Corki, who does a decent amount of damage for Nova Esports in the team fights.
Yeah, I think it's just really cool that Nova
Lee
Esports
Sin coming in for the mid priority.
Are going to do anything about this Lucian Riven lane setup? They've already taken
oh
plans
my god,
the poke,
the fucking poke, man.
He's trying to contest this mid wave. And I expect that Nova Esports want to carry that momentum over to the top side so they can
actually approached me like 3 times already this year.
He's gonna have to
promote the fucking game. I don't know why.
Prove it. Right here on the Rift, baby.
Okay, Rebecca.
As we do get back into
it's so fucking weird.
Fado from the top lane on the Lucian is going to be the early thrust for FPX. You can see
7.4k to 6.9. Ooh. Look at the dive at bot lane though.
Neon, as we saw in a little rotate game early.
Oh wow, that's a fat stack at bot side.
And this is exactly what Fun Plus Phoenix did in their game 1
rooted again?
RQ quarterfinal series last week. They rotated all
oh my god, this is a fat stack.
jungler towards the top side of the map.
That's a fat fucking snack.
Off the towers, funneling and snowballing the gold into Fado's pockets. And it makes incredible sense here since this Lucian needs to come online early.
Mark, Neon, I get it. It's their strategy.
It's not top lane gap. How is it top lane gap?
But also,
you're playing a melee champion into a ranged champion. And you're only losing 300 gold and not death. That's good enough already.
Shadow me in case they dove me. I didn't need you to take my wave.
But it's their
Wait, that's so troll though. To say that is so troll. You're playing a melee matchup into a range matchup. Him losing only 300 to 500 gold is good enough.
You're not going to get this gold anyway, so it doesn't matter who gets it as long as one of us is getting it.
Mark, I'm so angry whenever you gank
not this game? Oh, I thought you were saying this game, but whatever, man.
Long's taking his gold.
There's also a Vietnamese team, yes. SCA representative. Team fucking Flash. Corki took the half of the wave. You know what's so busted about this game? Is that if you lose if you don't last hit, you still get the gold, and it's shared too. So it doesn't matter if Corki actually loses. I mean, if Riven actually loses some last hits, Corki still gains the full gold. Plus, Riven gets half of the shared gold. It's actually insane.
Cleaver first, so it's not the hull breaker that we usually see rush for Lucians in the solo lane.
Yeah, kind of interesting on the opposite side. We're talking about Long as the expected carry of Nova Esports. They did try that bottom lane gank.
So overall,
and indeed you can see 0711 trying to
they gave more than just Riven last hitting.
That's of course a good thing.
Passive EXP and gold is also broken, exactly. So it doesn't matter if they last hit, unless you're really selfish though. In ranked, oh for sure, I'm gonna be selfish AF. But in a pro setting like this, you should always share gold and EXP because it's giga busted.
Having to fight the Lee Sin early on, it's about making sure that he doesn't just get out of control.
This series
You
is
can
pretty much
bypass that
long
time,
versus
you can
7-11.
comfortably farm
Actually true.
all of your camps, and you will naturally
I mean, right
outpace
now that's the
PC.
meta, though. For the Chinese region, it's all hyper aggressive jungles or hyper scaling jungles. You see a lot of Kazakhs, Lee Sin popping off. Like they're just mechanically good.
On the Lucian, which means that during this first team fight, as we had to work
But there is no passive EXP and gold in PC. Exactly. That's why you don't
And the fact that
yoink creeps in PC, but you yoink creeps in WildRift.
Bypass the first 4 minutes of the game without any devastating impact from Long's Lee Sin is a
Sponsor
huge
of the
boon
stream.
for FunPlus Phoenix
It's not
as they
sponsored
head
anymore.
into
They only
potentially
sponsor me for
our
4
first
streams.
gameplay.
So here we go. The opposite side for Nova, if they want something that will do damage during this first team fight, it's all going to be about Long, it's about Neon. Neon does have his package and an awful lot of gold. Long does have
Okay, so they up the trade.
Looks like Neon
They're
is
still
actually trying to
1,000
poke
ahead.
0711
Like, that's the
off
thing about this
dragon
team,
as
though.
Long wraps up the Rift Herald.
That's the thing about FPX's team comp.
Forces FPX away from supporting Fado.
They have to fucking scale.
So
They can't force team fights. They can't contest anything. The best bet is just to trade. Oi.
They
Okay.
needed that turret. Nova Esports badly wants an early gold lead.
You
so
pretty
that
much
they can
lose
force
if you
this
miss a
game to
cannon
their
turret.
advantage using
Wait,
the
what?
Lee Sin.
What is a cannon
On the
turret?
opposite side, FPX are very happy getting the Ocean Dragon and extending this fight up top because it gives them more time to bring that Jax online, to bring their Morgana online, to bring their late game team fight online.
And if this is your first time watching WildRift Icons, and this is your first time watching FPX, you'll notice that in a lot of their games, there might not be a lot of kills, but there is a ton of active actions that are being made by FPX to
You know one thing I
deny
don't
the enemy
like
team, in
about-
this case Nova, from being able to get ahead.
And you can see, I also want to highlight an example of one of those, Fado getting...
Okay, so here's the thing about the casters, though.
Because he had
Rafa's voice
shadowing
is so
users
high-pitched
that were trying to bait
that is
and
sharp.
engage out of users so that
But
they could get a
on the
free
other
kill.
hand,
And that would have
you
given
have,
them the turret. You can see Fado's actually broken 2 turret
you
plates
have
all by
TJ
himself
with a
just
very
in this
low,
advantaged matchup.
deep, mellow voice. But the
FPX,
audio levels
one
are
of the
so
things that we
different.
have come to admire about
Rafa's
this
audio
team
level is like
is
70
their
to 80%,
constant line of
but
communication, actively and fluidly reacting
TJ's is like
to what
50 or 60.
their opponents have been doing
They
throughout
did-
Icons,
they're
and
not-
being
they're not
able
balancing
to
it
have
well.
spatial awareness of where everyone is on the Rift.
Over on the Nova Esports side, all
So if I
their
increase the
gold
volume,
is
I
going
increase
to
more
the
on
bottom
Rafa's
side
instead of
their
TJ.
Orianna and
Wow,
their
stopping the back, actually
Those
insane.
two carries will be so
Wow,
deadly
Caster
in
don't
the
feel
middle
like
of
S
game
tier. It
two
reminds me
fights,
of
and they're
B
necessary
tier
because
tournament.
Nova,
Nah, it's
as you can see,
okay.
are not able to force the fights
Give
they
it some
have against
time, yeah.
Western teams.
Give
They're
it some
not able
time.
to get early, long Lee
You
Sin
can't
engagements.
complain.
They've been denied at every swing on that front, which means that now Nova are looking at the
Bruh,
FPX scaling
this is just
damage
a
and
year
going,
2
okay,
of
how
international
are we going
events
to
and
fight in the late
two
game?
years into developing the panelists and you know the what do you call
Whittle
it? What do
them
you call
down from afar.
the talents
Use the long range to
of,
advance to your advantage.
WildRift.
Nova Esports, while Long's
If you
early
look
advantage has
at
ceased
year
away,
1 in
0711
League of
still
Legends
has to
or
fear
any other
Long's
MOBAs
descent
back in the day,
fights. Yeah,
bruh,
so
you would cringe.
the poking and prodding coming out
People
from FPX
people
is the
cast
desired game state.
directly
Nova
from a
Esports across this
Nokia
entire
microphone,
world
bro.
still have the same
It sounds like a
problem.
fucking
Late game,
toilet
how do
bowl
we start a fight
flushing
and
your
make it
voice out.
go? How do we get Long into the front lines, carrying the Orianna ball, with the package following him, with the Galio ulting on top of both of them?
You still
That's
using
their game
iPhone?
plan.
Yes.
It's start a fight that's 5v5. That
Like
lets us
there's a
just roll through the enemy
toilet bowl
front
inside of your
lines,
throat.
beat Xiaoma and
The
Yezi
audio quality
and
is
Fado
just that
in the
shit.
back lines of FPX.
Yitse and Long do have an insane amount of mobility. Hold up
Oh.
now,
Oh.
Long. Oh, this force of flash.
This is
He
the dream.
stasis. Fado, I think
Wait,
he's got
wait,
him. A Dragon's
just kill him,
Rage
just-
out of the way. No way, he gets out alive, right? Long enforces
it.
the flash out of the lane,
Bruh.
but he secures first blood for FPX. And Yitse trades one back out to the bottom. But we've got chaos on the other side of the map because it is 0711 splitting on the bottom.
0711 realizes everyone's rotated up to the top side. The second he sees the Galio ult, he knows he
Oh
can go
my
into the bottom
god, the
side.
poke
Faye
though.
and Yetzi pushing the tempo here.
He
forcing...
iframed it.
Yeah.
He used the Galio dash to dodge the Transcendent Embrace.
Oh.
That was incredible from Yami.
Nicely done. Yami dodging out on potentially a kill for FPX, but it's still 0711 pushing the pace with that turret take.
Ooh,
First
no
kill to
BBC
FPX,
on
X
Lucian.
first turret to
Very
Nova
interesting.
Esports, second turret back over to FPX. At the end of the raid, FPX
Just one
have
frame
earned
shot.
a tiny
The camera work was
golden
horrendous too
advantage.
because
The two
they got
teams
any
are
random.
dead
Now they use
even.
X Pro
It
to know
took
what to
8
look
minutes
for.
to get there,
Yeah,
TJ,
true,
but
exactly.
finally, blood erupts from
Like
the
if you were to
Rift. Bun
compare, I
plus
mean,
Phoenix are the ones that strike first.
technology
Rift
do
Herald's
advance,
coming back
and
up
of course,
very
Riot has a
shortly,
lot of
and FPX are
experience
fully
prior to
positioned
this.
around it.
But still,
Nova to
you have to
step
give
in.
it time.
Nova's chance to do that rolling engagement, long starting things off with the
Maybe
Orianna shot,
in
but
2 to 3
Yami
years,
following behind.
you can say that, and I will agree with you. If it stays the same.
Pushing in together, you can see they disappear. Ghost back into the fog.
Long will have to be careful about how he chooses his engages and his mobility tools. He is down to flash, which means if he commits both, he is
But I feel
dead
like
and
you
gone.
must give the time, give the time. You know, you have to be patient for all these to mature. Package used to zone them, actually insane.
Here's the package for zoning. FPX.
Okay, Transcendent Abrasive pulls Yami back, but he is bodyguarding them.
Oh
It
my
gives
god,
time
Nova
for
is
Long
winning
to
the
be able
team
to secure
fight.
Rift Herald. The fight erupts. Shalma press forward. Fado pulls out the culling and forces
Oh,
them back,
Q
but
connects.
it's still
Wait.
over to Yeetsay 0711. Almost goes down.
Great
Oh
fight
my
for Nova, and
god.
it comes from Yiza, the man who's been starving all game, who's been
You see?
struggling in
You
lane.
see? That's
He
the problem
steps to
with
the
that
front
team
lines,
comp.
finds himself
There's
the
no
kills
one but
necessary to win that
squishy
fight,
Rakan.
and
I mean,
it's
not
all him
Rakan is not really that
occupying
squishy.
3-4 players' focus as he buys time
But
for the
it's a
team.
2
The rest
front
of the
line,
squad
3
uses the
back line team
package,
comp,
uses
and
the
it's
space
so
created
hard for the
by it to
jungle and
burn
support to
down
actually
the
engage.
Rift Herald. And now
All they
can
have to.
try and do it
Oh
again
my
as we head into our
god!
Dragon.
Stop pausing,
Maybe a cloud
bruh.
drink, so lower priority, but I think
Okay, we're back
so
again.
here we
Fine.
go.
Many
that was so well
pauses.
done.
Wow.
Good
Good
job.
shit, bro.
I felt it in my bones. I actually can't
Mika, it go
explain
pretty.
but we were sitting there and oh, okay, I'm gonna stop
We
bragging
jinxed
now.
it!
I'm gonna stop bragging.
I'm going to the
I
fucking
didn't feel
toilet.
that in my
Jesus
bones,
Christ.
that one.
Fucking hell, man. It's so fucking annoying.
Get a Renekton
Oh, we're
like
back. I hear
closest to
something.
the front line,
Oh,
and
let's go, man.
Stasises, you can't walk past him. And you can see Yuza demonstrating that predilection right now as we get back into the game. Tab back in if you're listening on audio.
Finally,
We got
after pausing for
gameplay
10
again,
fucking
and we
years.
got a dragon fight.
Rift Herald has been deployed as well on the bottom side of the map. That's going to be maybe a distraction towards FPX. Nova going to try to use that to take away FPX's focus away from the Dragon Pit.
Yeah, so FPX roaming right here, poking away, trying to draw FPX away from this fight. Nova forced their
Ooh,
way
Corki is in a bad position, though.
Anyway,
Look at the engage, though.
Three-man taunt from Yami. It locks at the core of the FPX, and they have to back away
See,
from
the problem
side
with
of
this
the
fucking
river.
team comp is
The
that. Oh,
damage trade goes all right because Neon hovers at the side, dumping out damage. Now he's focused by Fado, but the kill
Oh
doesn't
my
come
god.
through. He's badly split.
Huge knockup from Lane.
5v4.
It sets up.
But they made a mistake. Oh, Yex shouldn't die. No shot, Yex died.
Silence 0711, and Neon goes golden, but he is
Oh
blind
my
still.
god.
Good flash away from the pit, and he Valkyries over the
How
wall.
did
He
they
gets out alive. No, goes
survive,
down from
man?
Nova.
And Remake's still
And
full
they
HP. He
leash
steps
it.
forward. Lay and Fado all need to back away. Without the
Whoa.
presence of 0711, they can't take this
Immediate
dragon, and
TP
they
just to
know it.
stop
So
the fucking
FPX
push?
reset
Wow, actually
away
cracked,
from the
though.
dragon as
Actually
that fight
insane.
was played on the brink of disaster. Nova Esports are going to get to claim the second dragon of this game.
And by pushing the tempo, immediately recycling in teleports as well for Yeetsay,
Oh
so
my
that he can step
god.
up in case anyone from FPX dare to challenge. It's the dragon secure for Nova.
And it's Neon who is the hero, playing on the side of that fight and doing a huge amount of damage. He gets focused by Fado, who commits a full culling to trying to shut him down.
How did nobody
Managed
die
to survive and get
in
back
Nova?
into the fight. Then he's in an awkward position because he's like on
Yo,
the
one
flank,
thing,
everyone turns to
one
focus
thing's
him.
for sure is that how the
Flash
fuck is
Valkyrie gets him
are the
behind
junglers in the
position.
Chinese region farming as well?
Honestly, that is
Like,
one of the
I just don't
coolest
get
Corki
it.
plays we have seen
Like,
the
do they
entire
not
tournament.
do
It
they not
wasn't-
lose
it wasn't
gold?
necessarily like a
Why are they
Corki
always leading in gold?
specific
Like,
mechanic,
how
it's just
much do they
the
farm?
Position awareness of how Neon can escape a critical death.
Yeah, really
One
well
thing
played
that
by
puzzles
Neon.
me is that they
Team fight.
always
And it does
they
give
always
Esports a
catch up in
slight
farm. They're always leading in
advantage.
farm.
The game goes to their pocket.
How the fuck do they do that? Do they just take the lanes wave or something?
3,000 now. The combination of that and the previous
No, adding CS doesn't matter. You know why? Because they're shared gold.
We're at
It doesn't
13
fucking
minutes now
matter.
into the game.
Oh shit, if
Second
Yex
dragon going over
gets
Nova.
caught here?
Hunting for 0711, kick into
He's
the
dead,
wall.
dude.
No flash available. I think you might
Oh,
be
he's
right.
dead.
He's gonna try to buy
Oh
as much
my
time as he
god.
can. Lei cannot get in range. Oh, three-man knockup.
Oh, that was
0711 away. He
huge.
gets out alive,
Oh.
but it's the wind slash comboed with Long's damage.
He
that
still
takes
has
out
flash.
FPX's
Who
jungler.
the
There's
fuck is
Xiaomo
this
to the front
guy?
line. Xiaomo gets deleted.
This guy doesn't
Nova,
even
do they
burn the
turn for
flash.
Baron?
FPX commit too much
Are
to
you
try and fit
insane?
the jungler because they know if the jungler goes down, its objectives over to Nova. And you're absolutely right. Nova could burn the Baron, but I think in
What
this
the-
way they also have enough of an advantage that they don't need to take that risk.
They are looking for the minion wave instead, ensuring the push. Valdo expends the ignite. creating pressure on the long. It looks like FPX are able to successfully defend the mid turret, but Nova pulling ahead in these fights. 5,000 gold now at 14 minutes.
Yeah, Nova didn't actually get a
Holy shit, look at this, look at this.
Let's take another look.
Not only that he's Zonya's in time, he also got out without using the flash. Sick though, sick engage. Look at this. Just WA. What the fuck? He's just WA. Nobody's camping his fucking Zonyas. So weird.
At this point,
Holy
FPX
fuck, man.
have to reconsider how they are taking these fights. Since that was a pick that Nova executed on, the fact that FPX almost salvaged it from a 4-man knockup that LeroyWildrift created, you can see that where
5K goal
FPX can
lead.
shine if they fight on their terms.
They don't have to rush though. That's the thing. They don't have to rush.
Remaker's going to do huge damage in the backlines of these fights from here on. As we've already talked about, Neon is doing massive damage in the side of
Okay,
these
there's one
fights.
thing I want to talk about is that look at the supports. The supports always try to control one of the bushes. Like they don't just stand at mid lane, do nothing, you know, try to poke a little. They always play around the bush.
They just need to win it.
They always try to secure territory.
Triple item completion for
Which in
FPX's
solo queue,
jungler
you don't
means
see supports
that it's
doing
going
it.
to be a prime time where Jax
And it's so
can
fucking annoying.
look
As
to
an AD
clean up
carry,
the
as
fight,
a
but
mid
the fact that
laner,
Long is maintaining this goal
you need
advantage
someone to
through
guard
the
your flank.
advantageous skirmishes that they fought.
Like look, he's just
Nova
giga chatting,
have
walking forwards.
All the
But
position
because
in the world
he's a
that they need to
tank,
be able to take this fight
he's
with
able to
good pick on
survive
Yami,
all these
getting the
kind
flash
of
out. Now FPX
aggressive
working with
plays.
summoner advantage.
Nova around this Baron.
Even though he burned flash, I think it's fine.
Side, it's FPX playing defense, losing ground on the map in 3 different lanes.
But look at Lee Sin though. Holy fuck! How is he 13k? What does he do? Oh, he just
Have
eats the
Monk
side
split
lanes.
pushing on the top side of the map, ensuring that not
Maybe I
only
should
he's
do that
taking
more
up
often.
more resources
I should
than
eat side
0-11,
lanes.
but he's also maintaining the split push.
And you see this every time Nova go into a
Yeah,
side
and
lane,
then
they force them to
my
leave
side
the
lane
spot, they force them to
my
play
side lane
defense.
champions just in.
This wave in the bottom
Very
side is
nice.
actually
You know
pushing
what's the problem with
Nova,
this?
and I think finally
Is that in solo queue, they don't just allow junglers to eat the sides while they group up as 4, or do the same for Baron laners. They just follow you to the side lanes and just eat with you, and just takes the CS with you. And it's so fucking annoying they have to 3v5.
Over to Nova, you can see they have incredibly deep vision inside FPX's jungle and incredibly good vision around the dragon spawn itself.
Yeah, even though he takes Orianna CS,
Playing through the
it's
side lane,
fine
and it gives them very tangible advantages in these upcoming fights.
because they know.
Big thing to notice here, Fado did not go for the Hullbreaker at all. It is a crit build from Lucian.
14 seconds on this Infernal Elder Dragon spawn. Vision control still in Nova's hands. FPX try to push forward to gain control of it.
Your team will
They get
stufu if you
nothing from
carry.
that. They
Yeah,
haven't even clicked
my
vision
team will
with a
in.
pin.
Package is on the way from Neon.
That's for sure.
Scuttle is over to FPX.
Imagine
They
you
will
split
see
pushing and then
Nova
just take on a
start
4v5
this dragon,
fight.
but they won't have
Yeah,
vision of the dragon's HP
that
itself.
happens. Even if you see as
They
the
have
no, the thing
advantage
is,
in this fight. They're waiting to try and
if
bait
you are
Nova
carrying,
to,
fine, you're
step
1v9ing,
forward so they
fine.
can land their
But
full
when you
engage
want to
on
make a
them,
macro play like that,
instead
like
fight on the
long
back
going to
foot
top
here.
lane and pushing the wave and shoving the wave, make sure the wave is make sure the wave is fixed. Your team miraculously will take on a 4v5 fight just because we're winning. It's so fucking annoying.
And this is good from Nova. They know that
It's
they have
so
the package.
fucking
It's not
annoying.
going to last forever, so they have to start the dragon. They
Wait,
need to
what the
force
fuck?
FPX to face check them down.
Lucian is at top side. They just immediately start and take this
This is their
fight.
dream scenario.
Watch for the grand entrance for LeroyWildrift. Finding a flank on the
Okay,
side.
here comes the
It's Yami
taunt.
that goes first. Long
Oh!
engaging K-Slash. They isolated LeroyWildrift, and that is main engage gone down.
Wait,
Neon,
3K,
using
3K.
package, separating FPX from the rain.
They
Rest
have to
of the
finish this,
damage
though.
on the backside of the map. Dragon being burned down. 0-7, can he get in? No, it is secured by
Ooh,
Long.
he got it, he
Nova
got it. It's
Esports,
GG.
They have
It's
the
GG.
damage. The shockwave clipping
It's GG.
Yetzi and Fado. Forcing
Oi,
flashing
the
forward.
taunt.
But Nami follows up. Remake
The Q connected
has
though. He's going
Yetzi
in.
his
He's tanking the
sight,
turret.
Takes him out, and Long goes under the tower. The stasis
Ah.
only delayed the inevitable.
GG.
And that's a prime
Gaming!
ace for Nova Esports.
They're pushing further forward. They're so long on these
Tech
tech timers,
pause,
but
too
I
insane.
think that's game
The
number
tech
one
pause got
of
into
our
FPX's head.
semifinal.
And Nova Esports surprising FPX, not only being the first team to take a game off of FPX this entire Icon esports tournament.
Wow, tech pause strategy, chat. Tech pause strategy. If you want to win Fun Plus, you need to just pause every single time.
Down the early game attempt to play through Vado in the top
Okay,
side,
here's the problem.
And then picking apart FPX in
The
the part
problem
of the game where they a slice.
So one thing's for sure, when I see this team comp, it is so Yex reliant, and the only engage besides Yex is Rakan, and Rakan is like, you go in, you go out. So it's like 4 and 1. Rakan goes in, but he has to go out. So the only one that can frontline is Yex, and that's the problem. Whereas for Nova, they have a few. They have a Bruiser, they have a fucking Lee Sin, they have a Galio to actually tank shit up. So it's pretty good, it's pretty good. This team comp is really balanced, but this one is so heavily reliant on Yex, and Lee Sin with the tempo is just shutting down everyone.
It's advantage the second drink.
I mean, you gotta have mechanics still. Okay, look at this, look at this.
Very front of the
This is just a team fight.
Need to win it.
Wait, what? Yeah, look. Imagine if this is your rank game, they would have just lost the 4v5. Lee Sin was I find myself split pushing just to fix the wave like that, and then they take on 4v5 and we just lose.
Be able to take this fight, but a good pick on it.
But they have discipline. They know that Lee Sin is pushing, they can't fight, they only can poke. If they confirm they can win the team fight, then they'll go.
Yami getting the flash out. Now FPX working with the summoner advantage.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You have you have a lot of setup. You have charm into knockup, into root, into ult, but that's it. It is so situational to make this team comp work. And then what happened at the Dragoon? What happened at the Dragoon? So they don't know where is Lucian, and this wave will slowly stack. And it'll take down, but is it worth it to go and to go to the top side like that? Once they spot Lucian top side, they immediately path to the Dragoon and force something there, because they fixed the top wave already beforehand. So it was all set up at the top side that created this situation for Nova.
And this is good from Nova. They know that they have the package. It's not going to last forever.
See, now this dude doesn't have TP. He has Zhonya's. It's a 4v5 situation. All they have to do is just try to burst it down as fast as possible, or take on the fight if they come.
They need to force FPX to face check.
Here come FPX. They wanted this fight. This is their dream scenario.
And look, if Rakan engages,
finding a flank onto the side, it's Yami that goes first.
Okay, never mind. He can't even engage. That's the thing. He can't even engage. Just get bursted down. Holy shit. So insane, no?
Watching look at this. Finding a flank onto the side. It's Yami that goes first. Long, engaging, kick flash.
Just 2 seconds. All it takes is just 2 seconds to delete the Rakan. And now, who has the front line? A fucking Yex.
Isolated Lei, and that is main engage gone down. Neon using the package, separating FPX.
And when you have a Yex that has the smite, and it's the only one that can frontline, and you have to go in here, you can't expect this guy to walk in. You can't expect these two to walk in also.
From the rest of the damage on the backside of the map. Dragon being burned down. 0711, can he get in? No, it is secured by Long. Nova Esports, they have...
And look at the 3. Look at the 3.
The damage,
holy shit.
the shockwave, clipping Yetzi and Fado, forcing flashing forward, but Navi follows up. Remake has Yetzi in his sights, takes him out, and Long goes under the tower. The stasis.
And then after that, they just end the game. Actually insane.
Those massive engages for Remake. Nova Esports up 1 game in this best of 3 off the power of the bottom half of their map.
Remake forced to play a different champion this time around. Orianna taken away.
Oh.
It's the Ziggs, but Yami making a run back on the Galio, baby.
Yeah, Ziggs coming out. Staple, little bit less scaling power than the Orianna, but longer ranged. Yami here on the Galio, as you talked about, and Nyan, who had an incredible game 1, getting his Corki again.
I really liked how Riku brought up Neon's usage of the Hullbreaker in those team fights and isolating himself so he can maximize the Hullbreaker stats. I don't think that's something that we have seen that often being cognitive in this tournament.
Yezi on the opposite side of that matchup here is going to have the tools to fight during the early game. So the big marker is, does Yezi get to do huge burst damage to Neon in those shock blasts? Does he have an answer in the side lanes with a Hullbreaker of his own? Because this Corki isn't just Neon's Corki, it's also Yezi's Corki.
think it was like, what,
Okay.
7 Corki this entire tournament? That's a lot.
That's remarkable.
That's a lot.
Exactly right, Mark.
You know, I've been playing Jace mid also in QQ server, and it's so fun. Not gonna lie, I did improve. My Jace mechanics.
Karma didn't
I'm not
work
as
out too well
Papaya.
for Fun plus Phoenix. This time it's the Jace.
It's so fucking annoying, man. Grayson dying.
We talked a lot about Long during the last game. He didn't find the early game control that you expect from a Lee Sin. Still was relevant, but we got to go back to it. This is a game where Long needs to find early game gold. This is yet another
See,
game
if you do
where
this,
FPX are so
if you're
far
a
from
jungler in solo queue and you do this to your mid lane, bro, he'll fucking in.
But Long normally
He'll just ping you, and then just run it down. Cao你妈你吃我的. Yeah, something like that.
That's also uncharacteristic for FPX when you look back at the other games that they've played so far this tournament. Around this time, you would see 0711 and Lei roaming towards the top side of the map, trying to push and help a dive for Fado, get some plays on. This has not happened so far.
Does Jace need to be in hammer form for melee stats for grasp? I have no clue. He's considered as melee. That's the thing. He can buy Sterex, he can buy... I gotta sneeze. Jesus Christ. You don't have to bless me.
So far hasn't felt the confidence to do that.
Yeah, they were just instant running down, like... 操你妈你吃我的线. And then they just go in, or they just be so salty, they'll just go to their fucking jungle camp and farm their fucking shit.
With the rest of Nova roaming up and limiting the damage, just as FPX are containing Long.
Remember the Darius? I have no clue. I don't remember a lot of shit.
On top of awards, so Yami and Remake don't bite
Yami
any of the bait
Taicho.
that Xiaoma was fishing for them. It forces him to stay a little longer than he would have liked.
But it was like a double bait. Because 0711 is down here at the bottom lane. The reason he's doing that is to cover for the fact that Lei is up roaming in the mid lane now. He was up top.
Ooh, that poke.
So it's more an efficiency rotate than anything else, I think, from FPX.
Why
like,
today reward
really
is the
nice
same as the previous one? Okay, hold your horses. I'm pretty sure there's a mistake.
Managed to have 2 players down supporting Xiaoma, and now that the wave is crashing,
don't worry though. A lot of people complain on Twitter, and it'll get fixed. Okay, immediate flash. Where's the kicks? Oh, the bonk. The bonk. E-flash into taunt into ult, instantly delete. What?
Yami and Remake capitalizes for first blood.
Because they see the roam from Lei.
Yo, that was really quick though. That was really quick. That's some 1-2 punch. Boom, boom. I want 3 O's. I want 3 O's so I can fucking rank.
During that time,
holy shit, actually correct.
To try and save his mid laner, and Nova Esports go, okay, well, we can make this play happen down bottom, and
Bot
they
gap?
shut down Xiaoma before he can respond.
It's a
now they lane swap though. They lane swap. Once they hit their Hullbreaker, they're gonna lane swap, and Corki is gonna push like 2 waves, the next incoming wave, and go home for a package, and then they're gonna look for a fight.
Nova Esports now net themselves a solid 1,000 gold lead.
And it's rare that Lei's
Is the Dev Diary tomorrow? Wait, what? Dev Diary is tomorrow?
But early Morgana can't clear wave fast enough to keep somebody being a bodyguard.
Dude, Yami
Yep.
is on mission.
You're gonna get a package.
He said,
Oh.
I'm gonna prove to be the better support than
Taunted?
you.
Nope.
First roam on the map, already
Now Yax is low already. They can immediately start. If they have vision on Yax going home, it should be pretty bad. Oh, looks like they are starting. Oh my god, look at the damage.
The package right now. He's trapped into the pit. Neon on a solo mission calls over Yami for the heroic entrance.
They have the flash, but they win this team fight though. They win this team fight though.
Secure the dragon. Look at the pressure that Noah just put down on the bottom side. But he wins it. Didn't even need
Minions! No! Nearly died to the minions.
I was waiting for Remake to try and confirm a kill on the bottom side, but instead he's going to roam up. It's Nova Esports get the gold lead on the map rotations. Nobody
First turret, PogChamp.
So
and of course, you can't, because of Hullbreaker, you can't push this lane. It's so cringe. Hullbreaker Corki, what the fuck, man?
Can we talk about how much work Neon is putting in both Game 1 and Game 2. He's doing a great job of being able to handle so much of FPX's members and pressure on the opposite side of the map of where Nova
Imagine this dude buying Storm Razor, he'll be dead in a second.
Being able to find leads where they would normally find them throughout the Icons tournament.
And it's the Hullbreaker being used very effectively in
order no, not the Fly Phoenix Fly. Not yet, chat, not yet.
Always getting that stat bonus from being alone on the map. And then in that pit, the package that forces
I really think Nova will actually win though. Win the series. Because, like what I said, they have twice the amount of games played on stage compared to FPX. And when it's this competitive against your own region, any amount of advantage you can get, you get it. No cap. They played 13 fucking games prior to this series, and Fun plus Phoenix only played 7. How would you amount that?
And the rest of the game is going to be decided by the 4v4. And frankly, Nova have the better player so far in that side lane. A lot of this game rests on Yezi containing the monster in his little biplane in that side lane.
FPX has full roster? It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter.
For FPX.
Because what I can tell from the gameplay of this game and the previous game is that they're more confident, they're playing more aggressively. They're comfortable. They're more comfortable.
And they're answering them in every lane.
Yeah, and it's very rare that FPX get through early games with goal deficit because they're normally basically winning everywhere. And so the fact that we're now seeing an FPX in a position they haven't been.
Oh, Ixdali Kamjar completed for Gragas.
Is really interesting.
It should be around a minute something to the next objective spawn. 3, 2, 1, spawn. 1 minute. No? In 1 minute? No? Nova Chinese? Yes, Nova is.
He got full build, he completed the Wit's End. That's the third item. It normally signals that a Jax is online.
I think the only good team that Fun plus Phoenix played against is only RRQ. The rest were just a breeze. So do you think they would actually benefit from those kind of matches where it's a 2-0 stomp? To them, it's like playing AI versus bots. And not to forget, oh yeah, not to forget, when you're here, when Nova was here in the 20-something of June, right? They also scrimmed how many days more than FPX? So you have to think about that. They scrimmed players a week, at least a week more than Fun plus Phoenix. So you have to count offline scrimmage and online, on-stage experience though.
Shadowing the mid lane. Great capitalization from FPX at tower.
Yeah, they are playing scrims every day. But the difference between Nova and Fun plus Phoenix is that they were here since day one.
They can play this fight as slowly as they want to.
They already used explosive cast, but look at the poke damage from Remake. You can't
oh, they're playing the fight now.
All the Ziggs damage, Mega Inferno Bomb, right on Shala.
Oh my god. But the flank, holy shit. Huge.
Oh. But it is still Neon that comes in as the
it's over, man. It's over.
Picking up members on the backside of the fight.
2 for nothing.
Completely vanquished for FPX.
A really good team fight engage from Yami as well. As Nova re-engage onto the retreating FPX. Yes, it's the sideline flank from Neon. Yes,
wait, the knock is insanely loud.
But
wait,
then when it comes time to team fight, it looks like FPX might be able to turn it into massive taunt from Yami that combines together in team fight win and a mid turret. FPX, congratulations on your Rift Herald. Hope you can turn it into a turret because that's what you just lost.
The Rift Herald, before FPX were down only 2,000 gold, they're now down almost 4,000.
Okay, never mind. My mom just bought
that you want.
6 more packets of durian. Jesus Christ.
That's good.
Can I do an IRL?
Bad investment.
What? Why you guys keep asking me to do IRL?
Yeah. This for Jax is gonna have to.
I still don't get the meme.
Keep farming his own jungle as well because it keeps getting taken away, and every time the turret falls, like especially that mid turret, It's so much easier from Nova.
Packet Durian not nice? What do you mean Packet Durian?
Yeah, FPX. They
It's
have given
different.
up
My
control
mom
of the
has
Dragon.
connections.
They're trying to go for turret trades. Fado already taking out, or Yezi taking out the top side map. Rift Herald
They
charges.
open on a day
Doesn't take
itself.
out the mid-turret.
They put it in the
Gets more turret
packets,
plates back over
and
to
then they
FPX.
ship it
They're
to you.
trying to stem the
Personal
bleeding
delivery.
that Nova is causing.
WCK Rift Herald use, as we call them, when you take the first turret.
Please do IRL part. What the fuck? What do you mean?
WCC, that's like really suboptimal.
Oh, wrong hand.
because Every place of the turret is harder to take consecutively. So the last turret plate is like a real pain to kill. Here in Wild Rift,
Huh?
the plates are equally resistant, so it doesn't matter.
What? I doesn't.
It is always
What do I not know?
Here for the gold, not the turret.
Okay.
I
still don't get it,
no.
no.
Been keeping track of Rift Herald names. WCK.
Try Durian with
WNS.
rice. That's illegal, bro.
WNS Rift Herald is when you summon the Rift Herald and it doesn't charge.
Man, they're already home, TJ.
Wait, what?
It's like 5
Wait.
a.m. They're not watching. Don't worry.
It's fucking
Almost
illegal.
12 minutes
Yikes.
into the game, it is 4-0 here for Nova.
Durian
Esports
with
3,000
sticky
gold
rice,
that
though.
FPX have been
With
able
sticky
to
rice.
Somewhat
I think it
salvage
will
from
be nice.
completely
Yeah.
overflowing.
FPX did a good job on the map, but it's going to be very difficult. They're playing on hard mode from here on. Here come Nova.
Doesn't Durian suck? What the
Bono is
fuck?
That clone is gone, though.
I mean, it's an
Completely
Asian taste.
destroyed. Absolutely smacked down.
So FPX
Looks like they're not gonna do anything until the Baron spawns, so they'll play it safe. Let this baboon Lee Sin push up and shove up the wave. They can take the mid wave. I think it's fine.
Shock blasts are strong enough that they can just walk
Corki
up
can
and
can
fully
can
turret
catch the bot wave though. All they have to do is just pressure this side. Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
300
the
HP
root,
is not
the
that
root.
hard to take down when you're that hard.
The root.
Into the game.
Look at how nasty that is. It's Dark Morgana Dark Binding onto the pool, which is the common combo, and that of course gets.
Yeah, see? They don't just engage as 4 against 5.
Gragas on top of it.
Oh, and
then
you can get the
shock blast on top of that. So there's just an incredible amount of like chained.
Are you
poke
kidding?
damage that you follow
Again.
with Dark
Yeah.
Binding.
Another
Really good for
pause.
FPS.
Oh
Because
shit.
Having that stasis button.
We're
just
back, we're back,
allows
we're
so
back,
much
we're back, we're
outplay and
back.
allows so much mechanical expression.
You also have ways to just bait FPX in as well. You can throw yourself into the heart of the enemy team and they'll think, okay, everyone dive the Lee Sin, and then boom, they've committed tools and spells, and then stasis.
It's the same thing we were talking about. Yeezer's also really good at this. He will full commit to a front line in the stasis, and then you have to respect him because he's going to come out of that stasis angry.
You won't like him when he's angry.
No, you won't like him when he's done sleeping. Don't wake him up from his nap. And so he's like in the front line, frozen. Nice
Look,
little statue. And nobody
Lee
can
Sin
walk
is
past him.
ahead of.
Don't blink. Oh, well, that's a flash out of remake. Lei
Wow.
Gets it for
Good
an
read,
explosive
good
gas.
read.
That's a nice trade for FPX.
Immediately flashing
Hoping
away.
to find knock forward
Nice
though,
move.
with Long and Neon, who are on the receiving end of it, were very aware of what was happening.
Unfortunately, remake doesn't have the instantaneous mobility. Leisure has to either satchel
Look at
charge
Long, look at
as
Long.
fast
This
as
guy is
possible, or
only
just
one
need to
kill, but he's leading the fucking gold.
Flash body
Like
slam
how?
combo.
How is this guy actually
Flash
doing
midway
this?
through
Like
body
every
slam.
single game,
Would have found
every
those hooks,
fucking
just
game he
would've
leads the
been halfway
goal.
across the bat
It's
before
like
Nova
this
realized
champion is meant to scale better than Yex. Like what the fuck, man?
Shout
How?
out to X's.
Shout outs to X's.
15 minutes into the game.
Gone, but still in our hearts.
True. FPX finding themselves
Bro,
down
what does this
4,000
guy
gold
actually
as
do?
Nova are slowly trying to find a way back into controlling FPX. Oh, Lei, he's stunned. Did you see Yitze? He intercepted the body slam, and that gets the flash out.
Does burn the flash, and that's very important as we are heading into our third dragon of the game. An Infernal Drake arriving here. Nova in control.
20 seconds, 20 seconds. They have a lot of control. Nova has a lot of control. All they have to do is just play it safe for now. Clear the top side, yes, which Corki is gonna do. Bot wave is already shoved in. That's pretty good for them.
So expect them to step forward and take it.
So
has completed his wits end, so this Jax is online.
they can't get
Jesse
engaged
has real
now.
damage as well, but this
Oi.
lethality Jace.
Whoa, that's a flash out of Yami trying to
Oh
all in everything on
my
Bondo, but that was the
God.
clone, and
Yeah.
he has the flash shield to get out.
So much wasted. Fado
Reaction.
manages to slip over the wall with the clone.
What?
It's perfect. FPX can start this dragon now.
Yo,
Dragon
that
being
Wukong
lined up
play
here,
might
5,000
actually win
HP already
them
gone.
the fucking
You
game.
see
No
Fado
cap,
7-11 is
no
actually
cap.
falling up on Yami, but everyone into the backline. Fado trying to use the Cyclone as a deterrent.
Oh my God, huge Galley ult.
Once members away. Hero's entrance from Yami. 1400
Oh,
HP. It is
stolen.
stolen by Long. And look at the taunt from Yami. It pulls FPX in. Yes,
One
he's solo.
down.
He cannot
How are
join the
still
fight.
they
And
alive?
Neon
They
gets
fight.
let
They
go.
fight. They win. They fight.
He's trying to fight back, but it's
What
still
the
Nova.
fuck,
They have the
man?
damage overload. They're the ones that force FPX
Oh
out
my
of the
God.
pit.
Nod does it again. FPX play the team
Oh
fight
my
perfectly.
God.
Let that
Wait.
Nova steal away the Dragon. So FPX feel they have to overcommit to shut it down. And during that time, Nyan is just dumping out damage. Here,
Nyan?
Remake claim the kills.
Oh my God! What
a
the
recall. Is that
fuck?
gonna
This guy is
work?
like Giga Chad.
Oh my God.
Right in between the pockets of vision that Nova Esports had there.
That is genuinely very impressive map knowledge.
What the?
Here's your Coca-Cola pop-off play for a very aggressive team fight. Watch
How
this.
did they win this,
Yiza
though?
re-engages, but because Long didn't land a Sonic Wave, he can't Resonating Strike in. So Yiza is overextended, but he stasis and stalls out the fight, and we get this split fight, which looks very good for FPX, except for the fact that Long wins the Smite fight, then
Oh
goes into
my God,
stasis,
how did they
is able
fucking
to get
win?
away. Yiza
I still don't get
finally
it.
gets picked off, but they
Look at how
overextend,
disgusting
they're
Cookie
hunkering
is. It's just shredding,
down.
shredding,
Nyan
shredding,
just
shredding, shredding.
dumps out damage.
And even with the re-engage from Xiaoma, trying to isolate Neon there, he doesn't do enough damage to completely 1v1 Neon at this point in the game. And something that Yami did that
Giga
I
Chad
didn't
moved,
realize at the
though.
beginning of the fight,
Oh my God,
as you see
finally
him
some
popping
emotion.
He was isolated with 0711, forcing him to re-engage, and then he comes in with the Hero's Entrance, but now we're
Oh
back
no,
into this
oh
fight.
no.
It's the stasis from Long, Bang Inferno Bomb, hit 3 people, good damage onto the backline.
Oh,
Neon
huge package,
and look at
man.
the burn onto the members of FPX.
They win the team fight
But
again.
they're the ones getting burned down to
Oh
a crisp.
my
Long wants to get up to the
God.
backline. Yami holding onto the taunt. GA comes out. Yezi trying to dump damage as fast as he can.
Oi, oi,
It's
oi,
just
oi,
a
this Yax, this
turn
Yax.
around,
No
but
shot.
it's not enough.
No
Nova
fucking shot.
Esports live to tell
A
the tale.
4 for
and
3.
Yezi's
Are you
the only
kidding
one
me?
left standing.
These team fights are so close, Mark.
I don't even know how to process
I
that
have to
team
catch
fight.
my breath,
Wait.
TJ. I'm not gonna lie. This is so incredible to see for both of these teams.
The engage cycling from Nova.
Wait, how do you actually process the team fight? Like, what the fuck, man?
And spending their Zhonyas to take the majority of the focus.
It's just mechanics after mechanics.
The focus goes into Zhonyas. Then
Holy shit, bro.
Does the same thing. And right as it's about to
Look
go
at this.
wrong, it's Neon with the
It's
package yet again, forcing
Galio
FPX
didn't get
to
the
fight
ult
back.
off on
FPX
Lee Sin before
never
he
have control
comes
of this
back
fight as a
alive.
result.
So that's
They're
pretty
always
sad.
reacting. Watch
A
how
huge
Neon
ult. Yeah, see,
re-engages
he
here.
died before
GA
he could.
earning his money. Neon in, cuts the fight
But
in
look at this.
half.
It's a
And right when they burn him
4v5.
down, the cooldowns are back up
Insane
for the rest of
ult.
Nova, and Yiza can step forward. Then when Yiza's cooldowns are spent, that's when Yami spends his tool, which means there's never overlapping cooldowns. There's never a moment where
Holy shit,
two
that last
members of
second
Nova
exhaust
stun the
on
same
Yanks
target
actually
at
won
the
them the
same
team fight.
time.
Holy
They
shit,
always
bro.
have their stuns,
I
their
just don't
tools spaced
understand.
out so that every member is
Nova
doing,
is just playing
stun
playing an
for max- the
insane
maximum length
game.
of time.
That damage number from Remake is
Nova is pretty. I'm pretty sure they're gonna 3-0 this.
He was sitting at the very back of the fight, just pumping out.
They're just so
damage,
confident,
what
man.
he does for this team.
And can you believe that Remake didn't have Flash in that entire fight? It only came down to how
Jax
his
made
frontline was
an error. He
protecting him,
hit Ziggs
and then a
instead of
clutch
Corki.
stasis
At
when
that time, you hit
0711
whatever you
had
want.
him below a quarter of
You
his
just pray for the
HP.
best.
And that's what Nova's team fights, their organization in these fights can earn you. And if FPX don't draft a composition that can get more aggressive into this, they're going to keep losing the 5v5s because Nova are fighting.
Wow, they're just spamming skills.
Mega
This Ziggs is
Inferno Bomb to the stage
already
of the game.
level
3.5
14.
items for Remake is doing some serious chunks from Xiaoma's HP bar.
So here we go with Nova.
His ult is
Esports
already
yet
maxed
again
out,
at the
so he can just
24
spam.
control
Look at him.
A little bit of deja vu as I see FPX falling yet further behind.
All he has to do is just recall, and then he has his ult again.
Into this game. And what are we approaching? Well,
Ziggs
now
damage is
Baron.
insane. Yes, and now he has voice stuff. It's over, chat. It's GG. He has voice stuff.
You already have Yitse prepping the wave on the dragon side of the map, pushing in this wave. There are turrets that are ready to fall from one minion wave crashing. FPX,
Actually, this dude can greed, you know? He can greed for this wave. He has a ward over here.
They don't know that. They have no way of knowing how many wards there are inside the Baron pit, so...
He has this angle covered, this angle also covered. He can shove one more wave.
They have one, but it's on Lei, and he wasn't there.
Neon has
But
package once again.
ooh,
Look to where they
ooh.
separate FPX in this next upcoming fight.
Okay, unfortunate.
Inferno Bomb.
Unlucky Ziggs ult, but they're zoning. They're zoning, dude. How do you actually play against this?
Spawning just below them. FPX beginning to drift forward, looking for any way to start this fight and more spread out this time, so that they don't get full combos. So
force them to face check though. You have to force them to face check.
Instead, as a result,
it doesn't matter. Oh my god, he fucked up. He fucked up.
What is that
Oh,
stasis?
I don't know, but that's not
Yezi.
what Yezi wanted to do. That's a crucial ability gone.
That's a huge waste of a stasis.
kick him, kick him, kick him, kick him.
Burns the Cyclone for free. Stasis buys some time. Here comes Neon with the package. Goes
Look at Lee Sin, look at Lee Sin, look at Lee Sin. Okay, they disengage.
From the dragon.
But it's good kiting from FPX. They don't make the mistake they did last time. They don't waste cooldown
Take the
on players
fruits.
in golden
Yoink,
stasis.
yoink.
And now they can re-engage with an advantage onto this
It's
mountain
5k,
trek.
3k, 2k, boom.
It's too late.
It's over, chat. They have to engage now though, but they can't engage. But they're desperate.
It's Lei trying to re-engage with the body slam flash, but 0711 so low in HP, he's gonna have to burn the GA.
They just win,
and
no?
Neon and Remarker once again.
It's over. Another ace. Another ace. Wait, what?
Of Nova, as it is Nova all day, every day. FPX looking to find some stragglers, finding ways to get back, but the damage is done.
And FPX look like they've been mentally out of this as well. That
I don't think they can
badly
end.
coordinated.
Wait,
they
wait,
missed
they can.
the window
They
and then
can. They
tried
can.
to engage
They just
anyway.
need TP.
Stragglers one at a time, laying miles ahead of his damage. It was not a good fight. It is not a good look from FPX as Nova march towards game number 2 in this series.
They are
It's 15 seconds. It's 15 seconds.
Here. Yezi doing everything that he can to kick away from
Wait, they're
Long.
tanking. They're tanking turrets though.
He's pushed out the minion
Wait, they're
wave.
tanking
Can he
turrets though.
deal enough
But it's
damage to the
fine.
members
It's
of Nova?
fine. They have
No, it is
Elder
not coming
Drake.
through.
Holy shit, Nova
are on the brink of eliminating FPX and advancing to the finals.
And with one more win, they upset the order in the WRL.
Sends FPX home as we get onto the Rift for Game 3 between FPX and Nova Esports.
Match points in our semifinals. Nova maybe just 20 minutes away from being our first finalist.
Not the outcome that many expected going into this series. FPX, the #1 seed from the WRL. Nova was just a challenger looking to take the crown and the throne. And they might be able to do that in this last game.
Let's start the game as we always do by checking in on our junglers. Long needs a lot of early farm, unlike when he's playing the Lee Sin and he can show up in lanes and force fights. Olaf doesn't have good fight starting tools. Olaf needs his laners to find CC and stun. And that means that the only places Nova can really gank, provide early pressure, are up here on the top lane with Yeeza's Renekton, and down on the bottom side with Yami's Engage. I would suspect that Yami is going to leave this lane pretty quick, and all of Long's early pressure is going to match where either Yabi or Yeeza are on the map.
0711 checking into the mid lane, making sure that Yezi can contest the minion wave push.
And yet another reason why this game is going to revolve around the top side. In what world
Alright,
is
we're
ganking
back.
singed fun?
Only if you can get the flash flip, TJ.
Yeah. So, Yezi going to kind of neutralize any presence from Long in the middle of the map. You see that happening as I speak,
Whoa.
Ola. And so,
Olaf is aggressively
FPX have the
invading.
right idea instead. 0711 kiting up here, playing near Fando.
Whereas Long and Neon
Okay.
pivoting their power over
Okay,
towards the dragon side of the
the-
map. Xiaoma and Lei have to forfeit
Oh my god.
pressure. Two-man knockup from Yami does connect.
All they have to do is just buy time, you know?
All on Yami to start this
They
fight.
have to buy
Nobody else has
time
the tools.
because they're losing minions.
Yami
Wait,
doesn't
walking
have
back
great
in is
entrance, but
so
the root,
it's so
Neon,
fucking
it connects
troll.
from Xiaoma, buy some time for the
Walking
rest of
back
FPX
in is
to
so fucking
re-engage
troll.
and get back to the
But
safety
whatever,
of the
man, they
mid lane.
And they
survive.
don't find the fight starter. Nova don't have the engage tools they had last game.
EW?
And
Ooh.
that means that they don't get the fight. FPX managed to survive the early pressure.
Flash W?
Yeeza can't finish this kill on Defado, though it is close.
He thought about flashing forward. He had Dominus available. Might have been able to trade Summoner for Summoner, but he has the advantage over
If you're
Fado.
done
He
watching the
has to
stream,
recall.
okay.
Yeah, Fado, vulnerable at this point of the game. Renekton is pretty much the apex predator at this stage of a lane.
Look how insane
It can be pretty much anyone in the
they set up their dives. Even though they didn't manage to kill something, they just forced them out and make them lose minions. Actually insane though. What the fuck?
He is winning. You saw 0711 taking some of his CS earlier.
Correct. Yeah, Karma APC is weak. I told you, man.
You know, thankfully for both Fado and Itse, they
I mean,
are
I don't know.
familiar
In my opinion, Karma APC is weak. Weaker than Orianna. She has decent poke, but that's it, you know?
Giving the respect over to Yitse early in this lane from Fado. He has to take it as gracefulness that Yitse
if I see these Karma building
FPX won't be able to
Alden Sensor, I think they're doomed.
An advantage soon to the mid game after the
it will be like it will be like JDG.
Pressing forward again. Fado opting into the 1v1. Saved his cooldowns for after the stun, but Yiza disengaged so well.
Baron gap. Holy shit.
Pixel perfect. And it earns him yet another advantage.
He's been outplaying him in almost every trade so far. Something that some of the best Renekton
isn't Divine Thunder and Riven like so much better in it?
They're trying to shut down Fado. Here we
look
go.
at them, look at them. Holy shit, so aggressive. I like this, man.
Nova are here early
whoa.
So that they can take full advantage.
Okay, they're engaging.
Two-man face breaker. That's a lot of damage on the Yitse. Forced to pop the Nominus, and they have to run. Way too ready.
What an ult!
Beautiful interception. The alley-oop right
well played, well played.
Well
played. Holy shit.
FPX stepping up.
What a play, what a play.
Talking trash. But who won that fight in game 3? It's FPX getting the lead, and simultaneously
that was
they did a whole
almost
lot of damage
perfect.
trying to force a fight on the opposite side of the map. FPX
it was
took
so
that entire
close.
battle up top at a player disadvantage, and were able to take swings and occupy the time.
Like he was just barely above the Olaf.
The objectives are about to spawn in the next
insane, man, insane. But how do you deal with the Yates that is always split pushing? That's the fucking problem, though.
They don't quite have the damage.
Boom.
Still waiting on first item completion for
also, if you're a support, don't be shy about going up and taking the division. You should be doing that every fucking game and not just sit at mid lane and do nothing. That's the difference between a good support and a bad support.
Long, securing the dragon, whereas FPX,
not bad, but
the pressure surmounted on the top side of the map, will get Rift
I think it's fine. I think it's fine. They're still even on gold. E Smite.
Prefer Rift Herald anyway. The only exception maybe being Infernal Drake. So they get exactly what they want because of that top lane skirmish, because Nova did not have control of the top side of the map, and they settled for less.
Nova playing for the long game right here. Dude, this is such a brutal matchup.
I love Fado pushing it, though, because he has lost these trades. It is a very hard 1v1 to win early in the game, and at every opportunity he should know.
He should know not to engage, though.
Neon knows. This is Neon knows exactly what's up here.
Won't fall for
He's
the
gonna
trap.
root and then gonna proto? No. Yes, no? Never mind.
Now he does. Unfortunately, it wasn't there in time. But for FPX, they're going to shift their attentions towards the Baron side of the map, see if they can catch out Yusei before he gets a chance to reset.
Oh, this is an ult. This is an ult. Holy shit, look at the damage.
Here. Wind Slash gets some damage, but Yusei with the barrier negates
an ult for an ult trade.
And
really clean from these two Baron lanes.
Okay, well, I got the
Holy shit.
I'm gonna run away now. No, he
J
stays
Team
there.
versus Team
He
Flash,
keeps
what
trying
time?
to
Tomorrow,
force the
6
fight.
PM.
Fado, one of, if not the best duelists in the WRL. And now they're setting up for a kill.
Oh?
Long as well.
Oh, Lei doesn't want to be here.
He has to ult someone.
If it's just Yitse, that's whatever. But when Long shows up and he's got the Ragnarok,
Okay,
it
he
doesn't
managed to
matter
get
what
out
CC
safely.
you
Another example of how well they
Wow. So
back
even.
into
This game is so fucking even. Bruh.
Thanks, Dad.
He's gonna proto
Oh,
W?
Yezi. He's got to get out, but he gets ignited, so now he's forced to stay under the turret while the ignite is burning him down.
Yummy. Really battle dancing in just to drop an ignite.
Hell yeah, dude.
And Yezi lingering here until Shalmar shows up, so this turret doesn't get melted. Shalmar on lane
He's gotta run.
respond to the pressure.
Yeah, Yami just using a great example of tempo, keeping Yezi longer on the map than he would have liked.
Look at how much resources they're putting into
Unclear
bot
whether it's
lane.
going to convert into
Holy
a
shit,
no
bruv.
advantage, which means they get to set the pace of play across the map. Right now, they're going to bring all the resources that were bottom over to mid, where only Yezi stands to defend.
See, when nobody can match the fucking Gaze at bot lane, you have to put so much resources, you have to rotate so much.
And Fado's use of stuns is really interesting. He's front
Wow.
perfectly so that he can.
They're gonna summon. It's because it's gonna expire. But they're already here. They're already here. They're gonna engage now.
That's back, and boom! Mega Inferno Bomb sends 0711
What a
back
read!
to the
What a
fountain.
fucking
Long,
read!
undeterred, is continuing to
Holy
advance forward
shit.
before Fado gets replenished.
What a
health from the
fucking
honey.
read!
Nova
Not
with a
only that
perfect rotate.
they defended the top
Bring remake
side,
in
they also
time
get a
to
kill. What the
kill.
fuck, man?
And now they run the top side of the map for 8 more seconds with 0-7-11 dead. It's a massive advantage to Nova. They shut down the scaling pressure. And with the player
And then bot lane gets a tier 1. Bruh, Nova is just playing this so well. Dude, this fucking Ziggs don't even need a boot.
A massive problem for FPX, who are still on the brink of elimination. As these next objectives come up, they need to play the fight perfectly. This is the first fight this game where they will have their full resources, so you can expect
it's so hard to push or shove. If you want to put the mid herald, you have Ziggs just denying the wave for you to shove in. Bot lane, you have a fucking Hullbreaker to deny the wave, and in top lane, all you have to do is just ask Olaf to come. Boom, Ziggs, boom. What? This is clearly an outdraft, man. An outdraft and mechanically better. They don't have to force this though. They don't have to force this. That's the thing. Actually, Jace should just split push bot lane. Because they don't have to force this. Jace should clear mid now. He doesn't have to rush. They don't have to rush.
Here we go for this
yes.
0-7-11 forced onto the right side of the flank. Fado.
Mr. Cooldown.
Look, mid lane shoved in. Mid lane shoved in.
Forced into the pit right now. 3,000 HP onto the Rift Herald. Yitse pops the Dominus. Fado missing the stun.
Okay, here comes.
The big one on too long, but he cancels out with the Ragnarok. Transcendent Embrace doesn't get anything done. It is long that secures the Rift Herald, and Nova Esports blinking,
Zig out
trying to get out, but it is still long.
They got so much value out of the Zig out. Are you kidding? Mid lane shoved in. They're gonna push top. Wait, this team is just smurfing on FPX. Are you kidding? Yoink.
All flip. They're gonna be close here.
It's fine, no. It's fine, no.
FPX, but Nova will still get the turn on the top side.
It's fine, no.
Now the next loss from that fight is going to be priority over the Infernal Drake.
Nova is just smurfing on FPX. Are you kidding?
Racing in with Nova already setting up vision.
Nice. Oh, Long is going to pull the dragon right into the blanket of darkness. Lane
Pop
is the
the
only one that
fucking
has eyes on it.
for Long? Never mind, never mind.
Here comes 0-7-11.
0-7-11 has to pull out a miracle. Hits 2400
what is he
HP.
doing? What is he
He's
doing?
blinking out. He goes still invisible.
Oh, no.
Can he steal it out?
Wait.
Does he get it?
Wait.
Potentially have saved the game for FPX, but now they got to survive the team fight.
This is so messy for...
Cruising through it here, TJ. FPX do more than survive. They thrive.
A stolen team fight. A stolen dragon. And FPX are still in this series.
Lay proto-belting forward. Gets the showstopper down. He's locked up Yami, and a haymaker lands the knockout punch onto Yami's face. Remake is gone. That's the prime.
Gaming.
Ace for FPX.
And Nova have to keep running backwards further and further, kiting as the singe damage.
Look at this Olaf. Look at this Olaf. He wasn't attacking anything.
Yezi into the pit, and Yezi spends this entire team fight running unhindered through all of it, cooking their HP bars and setting 0-7-11 up to do what he does best: fight kill after kill and steal away the dragon.
The invisibility usage was so clutch there, dodging out of the fights, waiting for the dragon to be burned down, clips it, and then does the same to knock out stragglers from Nova.
Lay tanking the turret here as long as possible to ensure they manage to find those dive kills, shutting down Remake, and for once giving their coach something to cheer about.
But fun fact, the gold is still even.
FPX.
The gold is even.
A huge, huge.
That was an insane team fight, though.
Momentum.
I think what they should have done
into their sails. It's
is
the
that
win that they needed.
They can play it slow. They don't have to rush it.
That confidence to find that pillar that they
and
can
more importantly, Olaf was was like 3/4 health. This dude yoinked the berries. Actually insane.
Like you said, a start. FPX still,
oh, they spot.
Against a team
should be easy. Shove the wave. Boom.
Here we go.
Yep, nice.
Wants to step up, can't get
Good defend.
Use the Mega Inferno Bomb to clear and protect that turret. It'll still be
they have to go bot lane, though.
It's a 3v3 now, and thus very dicey for FPX. They're going to get poked.
Now they're putting a lot of resources onto the top side, and this opens up for bot lane. Very nice. Oh my god, they're actually going in.
Long popping the Righteous Glory. Yitse also using the Dominus. They're just saying, get off my tower.
And they survived by 1 HP.
Is it worth it now?
Very long.
Is it actually
Long is
worth it?
gonna try to make it not happen, but Fado just says... Fado says, no, this is my tower.
Yeah, turret taken.
Now they have to be... Oh, they know. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Back away. Oh, remake.
Lei might have been caught out here. Still has flash.
Wait.
Showstopper. Oh, I don't think that was the direction that he wanted to go. He's landed himself right into 3 people.
No.
That was an
But
oopsie.
Lei
That was
still
an
manages to walk
oopsie.
out alive.
At least you burn the flash. At least you burn the flash.
In the middle of that by remake. Remake changed directions at just the perfect time so that the showstopper ult took
He didn't
Lei
die.
back into the rest of the team,
So
and then
it's just
Lei
120 seconds
played that off
cooldown.
perfectly.
Whatever, man.
Found a 3-man stun and stalled for long enough that he didn't go down. So yet again, 2 incredible players facing off in the top side of the map. And nobody wins except us.
Yates have to go play the other side though.
I don't...
Can't go in here. He's just trying to maintain vision on Nova. He's trying to make sure that they can set up for the skirmish around the Baron, which is now up. So if either team gets a Prime Gaming ace, they will turn that into an objective take.
FPX, they're currently with the gold lead. Huge stun onto Yami, but
Okay.
now he finds an opportunity.
Big
2-man
mega
knockup,
Inferno
mega
Bomb.
Inferno Bomb. Good stasis though from Fado. He's able to
Fado
get out alive.
stasis is the damage and Lei Haymaker is the damage. And then they redemption away any chip. So FPX got some major cooldowns burned there. That's most of the engage gone.
Yami, no more quickness, but gets a
Oh
2-man
my
knockup
god,
once
what a
again.
huge karma
He'd say
ult.
layers it down with the dominance, gets a lot of burn damage. Lei.
Ah, Oleg just got it bursted
Long
down.
is silenced by 0711 and the rest of FPX.
And it's
Well fucking played, well
Java
fucking
as
played.
well, with perfect karma play in that fight. Winning another pick for FPX. And oh my lord, they are doing this. Burning the Baron to try and force response.
I don't think they can
out of
do this.
Nova.
They're
They are
really
wasting no
low.
time here, TJ. They see a way back into finding
Yep.
momentum in the series, but they cannot finish off the Baron.
Yeah, it's not about finishing the Baron there. It's about trying to make
Oh, wow.
Nova step into a fight.
Huge
in a
karma
4v5.
ult.
That was their dream because
Okay, karma is not
Love
useless
dead
at
so they can
all.
Start a fight is the theory.
It's in no more dominance this time around. He's been
Whoa,
separated.
this
Mega
dude is
Inferno Bomb gets a lot of burst
insane.
damage out. And Yitse manages to survive the onslaught.
Did you see Yezi toss him onto the end of the adhesive?
Yeah.
That was incredible. Really good combos by FPX, but they don't get a kill for it. And indeed, during that time, Nova pushed through mid. So
Yeah, but
backfires a
less.
little bit. The goal
No,
still
the set
possible, but leaning
the set
towards
fucked it up
FPX as
by
we go
ulting
towards
in the
this
wrong
next round.
direction.
These two teams are dead even, still scrabbling for a semi-final.
But at least he made it out
Infernal
alive.
Dragon was
They
won
shouldn't
by
rush this
FPX.
though.
Nova this time
They
around.
can't
now
rush
know
this.
that FPX are willing to throw haymakers right back into this game. They have to be cautious in the next entrance.
Shalma does not have, or sorry, Fado does not have TP, and he was roaming up to the top side to try and correct that wave. He ends up not doing it. So Nova do have a pushing wave in the top side of the map. They want to stall out here as a result. Use the poke of
Look at how much
use the
respect
poke
they're
of
giving.
Neon.
Dragon has been started up, 6,000 HP already. Nova trying to poke from afar.
Yeah, they successfully stalled this out.
Oi!
Neon alone in the middle of the map, though. Neon grounded in the middle of the map, though.
Yeah, Lei is willing to trade his life if necessary because the
He
mid
does
laner
need
going
to.
down for Nova.
The Burning Dragon.
They're trying to get something out of nothing here. They need to be able to make the trade advantage. 0711 tries to flash forward, but it is still long. That clutches out the Dragon. Flashing for Lei, but he gets
This is so
burned down by
bad.
the remaining members of FPX here. Nova now on the retreat. Fado trying to keep them in
They can
vision
do the
sight.
Baron
Nova
now.
managed to
Fun
get
plus
out
Phoenix
alive
can
with
do the
Dragon,
Baron
but
now.
at the cost of Long and Neon.
Yeah, 2 kills in exchange for an Ocean
But
Dragon.
can
FPX may
they?
take that because they can now turn immediately onto the Baron. The jungler is dead, and they will start what could be the final objective
Ziggs
of this
has no
game.
ult.
They probably don't
Rakan
finish
has
the
no
Baron
ult.
here,
They
but
have to
know that.
TP.
They're just trying to force Nova to make yet more mistakes.
Let's see
Force
how many
them to
insane
make a
plays are
terrible
there.
choice.
Yami over the wall. Remake doesn't have Mega Inferno Bomb to follow up, but maybe just the normal abilities will do
Oh
enough
my god,
damage
they
here.
might actually win this.
Yitse goes
They
gold
might
and
buy
flashing
enough
away.
time.
Critical timing for HP. Mega Inferno Bomb comes up with a lot of damage down, burning the members of FPX.
That's steal! Are you kidding?
With the clutch Baron steal over the wall! And he's able to take out the GA of 0711. Yes, he goes
the
down, but he
fuck?
stops FPX on their roll.
Remake saves the game for Nova Esports.
Are
If
you
Remake does
kidding?
not somehow with
Are
a
you
bouncing
fucking kidding?
bomb steal away the Baron, this series would have continued for another game. Nova still have the chance now to eliminate FPX. Let's take a
Look
look at
at this.
that
It was
replay.
the auto that fucking
Just
won the fucking
incredible stuff. Look at how he's
Baron.
positioned right over
They're
the
so
Baron pit.
low.
Yami and Yitse doing all
Insane
the
bomb,
grunt
man.
work.
The start of this fight is really good for FPX
Boop.
because they are baiting Nova.
Oh, it's not the art of the Q.
Where they know Yezi is going to cook them. They
Fucking
win this fight
hell.
over the extent of time.
It's so unfortunate that nobody TPs onto this guy to save him.
Who is landing huge bombs the entire time.
I'm pretty sure if Jace TPs, he could have got like 2 kills. But never mind, never mind.
You will notice FPX
I think it was a safer play.
Where Yezi is guaranteed sustained damage over the course of the fight. That is their dream fight.
And while FPX still have the gold advantage over Nova,
I do really feel
that
the Olaf pick is kind of bad. I would prefer a Yex.
And moved on to game 4.
Because you'll be stalling time anyways.
With a Baron in their hands,
But they managed to stall for now. Yex is gonna... No, Olaf is gonna fall off like really hard.
Neon, so they can't follow up outside of the Mega Inferno Bomb, which has already been expected.
In order to close out this series, Nova has to actually win the Elder Drake team fight. But how? How do you do that? That is the question. They're really strong now.
At this point, Iza will be the frontline tank, the Stoller, the Occupier. Remake will be the player doing all of the damage.
Kha'Zix is coming online. Karma is maintaining farm. That's pretty good. And you have a fucking annoying champion, Singe. And set as setup. Bro.
Have to be careful for Nova Esports. Remake, his Mega Inferno Bomb coming back up. Flash and Stasis almost online once again. Defensive survival tools that will allow him to continue putting out damage against FPX.
And FPX are all about finding the engage now. They need a 5v5 to end this game. Nova just want to sit behind their turrets and extend. Last until long enough with their key.
It's a 5k goal lead. Wow.
Late game scale.
Yoink.
And they reckon they can win the team fights through the power of late game Olaf, should he be able to engage, through the power of Remake, having now completed Ramadan's. Danger to it over on FPX's side. Yezi.
I really think that this dude needs GAs though, instead of stair eggs.
And he is going to do a ton of damage in the extended ones. Additionally,
why is he whispering?
Frontline engagers. Those players, Fado will be doing a ton of damage, and Lai will be almost unkillable, having completed.
Dragon, I think, is about 2 minutes away.
This is a dominant support performance. He's going to be massive.
Why is he whispering?
It's a lot of HP.
And then now this guy is like
And it gives
really
him
loud. Jesus
not
Christ,
even
man.
more durability to withstand the burst of damage from Nova, but it also gives him the ability to tank up and be able to continue looking for flanks.
Because it gives you boosted regen, and set regen is already stupid. So he can like take the fight, back away, and be back at full HP in like 5-10 seconds.
Oh shit,
so really good for these extended skirmishes, these extended fights.
Okay, Elder Drake in 45.
The poke that's coming out from Remake and Neon.
I really think that Jace should just split push and get TP.
It's all about re-engaging, fighting in waves for FPX.
So 30 seconds on the Elder, which likely will decide the game. This Elder fight is going to be the difference maker if FPX want to stay in this series.
Oh, Yami has found Fado! Mega Inferno Bomb connects!
No GAs on Riven! No GAs on Riven!
Can FPX find a way to re-engage?
Oh, look at the flank! Look at the flank! Look at the flank!
Flash out. He only has a
holy shit, what the fuck is a team fight? I don't get it!
It's all up to the front line of Nova to be able to put out the damage.
Oh my god, they won.
Necessarily need a remake. 0711! The pentakill Kha'Zix comes back alive in the most clutch fight that they needed for another Prime Gaming ace.
And they'll push through the mid lane. They don't need either objective. This is going to be the game. This is FPX keeping our series going and striking back against Nova.
What the fuck?
Had to recover from 2 incredible games that Nova Esports demonstrated in the opening of the series.
What the fuck was that?
Came in the most.
This was so fucking messy, man. This dude was low. They managed to get. I think. You know what?
It basically neutralizes all the poke that's coming out from Remake and stay in this.
Okay, let's see. Late. On the way, so technically this is still even.
Oh, Yami has found Fado! Mega Inferno Bomb connects, and the GA has been popped.
So what do? Do you wait for GAs or do you actually back off?
Can FPX find a way to re-engage?
And then this guy flanks on Ziggs.
0711 finds Remake.
This fucking guy is just Bing Jiling in the fucking team fight. Wee.
Gets the flash flash out. He only has a stasis down. He has to kite as far away as possible. It's all up to the front line of Nova to be able to put out the damage.
How?
Down. He has to kite as far away as possible. It's all up to the front line of Nova to be able to put out the damage without necessarily needing a remake. 0711!
Whoa, do you see that? Kha'Zix's fucking insane,
Remake
man.
gets the
Look at
flash
this guy.
out.
Look
He
at this
only has
guy.
a stasis down. He has to kite as far away as possible. It's all up to the
Auto,
front line
Q,
of Nova
boom, jump,
to be able to put out
auto. I mean, Q and
the
then jump
damage without
auto.
necessarily needing a remake. 0711!
What the fuck?
The pentakill Kha'Zix comes back alive in the most.
I mean, at that position, do you think you're disciplined enough to actually back off after taking the GAs? Like, you commit every fucking thing, you know? You committed every fucking thing just for that dive. And do you think you're disciplined enough? The team is disciplined enough to just back off after the GA?
Oh, Yami has found Fado. Mega Inferno Bomb connects, and the GA has been popped. Can FPX
Like, look at this. They bought like full 4 to 5 seconds for the team to collapse.
find a way to re-engage? 0711 finds remake, gets the flash out. He only has a stasis down. He has to kite as far away as possible. It's all up to the front line of Nova to be able to put out the damage without necessarily needing a remake.
I think the major tipping point is during the I think it's the first Dragoon, right?
And more gold accelerated.
Yeah.
No,
For the
second
dragon to be
Dragoon.
burned down, clips it, and
Yeah, right here.
Have to keep running backwards further
Like right
and
here.
further, kiting as the
I don't think they should have rushed this though. No?
singe damage ticks away. Look at this aggression. Getting Yezi
Olaf was clearly not dealing any
into the
damage.
pit, and Yezi spends this entire team fight running unhindered through all of it, cooking their HP bars and
So maybe the Olaf pick was weird. And a Yex would be better.
07
In my opinion, no. In my opinion.
Kha'Zix counterpicks you, Karma can
to the composition which fits them so well. This is team fighting. This is
Okay, I
everyone
brought him some
demonstrating
food.
their mechanical skill. This is FPX
'Cause I'm hungry.
taking Nova face first into the team fights, which Nova have also drafted for. So we're gonna have 5v5s and team fights all game for potentially still the final game or the series tying game if we want to go to a game 5.
a full distance could be had if FPX are
Look
the
at
ones
the
that come
full
up clutch.
5 games.
Please. Please.
Wow, this is so
want
5-head. Holy
The
shit.
best series
Marcus
ever.
gazing
This
up to
is
the
so 5-head.
rafters. Prague to God of Wildrift.
Aurelion Soul.
Aurelion, so Prague to Aurelion Soul.
Ace
What he
please.
did there was
Ace, please, give us 5.
he tanked a little bit of damage
Fado
near the
now
turret
playing
so
on
that the
top
wave
side
can
of the
crash
map
into the turret.
versus Giza in the
And the
1v1
turret can
match.
aggro the minions,
Across
so he
this
lose out
series.
one
I do
more
wanna
minion.
mention it. This is the first time we've seen the Camille.
Oh, look at that. Fado getting bold in the face of Yitse.
A flash.
And it's because
For a
0711
flash.
answers early.
This is the first time we've seen the Camille in answer to the Ribbon, not taking the tank, but instead saying, we can get aggressive and win the mechanics check for Nova. 0711
I like the aggressive and then dying
a character which needs
Camille
to get out
though.
in lane early and does demonstrate where exactly that pressure is going to go every single time.
I'm eating bread.
In the top lane.
2 camp clear right into a gank before the Scuttle Crab comes up. He's going to replenish on HP and resources. And now, if he can get Yetzi out of lane, make a pilot, 3 people over to the top side of the map, look for a dive against Yitse while his flash is down.
Yeah, Yitsa is going to be constantly under pressure, but that is another advantage of the Camille. The Camille with hook shot can reset under pressure. Once you hook shot onto a wall, nobody can target you. So if you time it well, you can avoid massive engage spells. Makes it the ideal champion to survive pressure with.
Yetzi already fighting for mid-wave
Wow.
control. He wants to set up.
Renekton is gnarly, dude.
Yeah.
I really love it. I think Yeze pressuring in here, Yezi, using the Renekton as a direct draft into the Karma is a really good call, saying, okay, well, I can instantly clear waves, and I can bully this Karma and make sure we don't get to the more supportive late game.
And one of the things that Karma does so well in is against bruisers that don't have sustain. Guess what Renekton has supplies of, TJ?
Sustain?
Bingo.
Wow, dude. Yes, he's going to be able to stay in these fights as the front line, as the
Holy shit.
attention-grabbing force during the early game.
This is
And he's gonna have
insane.
2 teammates in that. Fado, who we've seen the effect of a Riven this series.
Dude!
Okay!
Yami was looking for the body slam, but the Krug spawned at the last minute.
That was crazy!
Dude, 0711's
Wait,
gotta
what?
pay the Krug.
No.
He's gotta pay ASOL. He paid to ASOL and got a Krug spawn.
He was just trying to deny the EX
Don't know
speed for
quite
Lee
what,
Sin.
That poke was for the
I'm pretty sure that wasn't
charge.
targeted at Lee Sin though.
Knocked remake off of his arrow trajectory, denied him like 1 CS.
You gotta do whatever to get into Nova's heads. You just took a game and prevented
I don't know. Maybe he's right. Maybe he's right.
FPX
You
can
never
get in
know.
their heads and go for the reverse sweep. That would be a huge tilt.
So
Oh,
far,
Girl 711 already
shit.
getting the flash out of
He has to
Neon,
ult.
and it's
Boom.
long that answers back to Shenan's Embrace. It's not
Well,
enough
it's a 1-for-1.
damage. 0711 goes
1 for
down to
1.
long.
It's a 1-for-1.
And he cannot pursue the
Not the
dive.
worst. Not the worst.
1-for-1 trade in the early phase. Lay stepping forward down bottom onto remake. He finds that kill.
Lei cleans it up, and Yami
Oh,
cannot
wow.
answer back.
Oh, wow.
He tries. Ignite forward, dude. Lei stepping up.
Oh,
he doesn't connect.
shit.
Oh, but the Ignite finally takes him down.
The minions
It's a
of the
support for
Ignite
80 carry
again
though. It's a
combine to
support for
find the
80 carry.
kill. And Yami gets a
Wow, this is
1-for-1
so
trade he
intense.
frankly
This is
should
so
not have
intense.
got.
This is so fucking intense.
Xiaoma during that time surviving all the pressure. And so FPX don't get a gold lead despite what was a really sick mid play from 0711. Despite everything on paper going right for them.
Dude, but this kick was freaking sick.
Biggest brain kick in the universe, but then okay, you're in the middle of this and the Transcendent Embrace drops, and then there's a Wukong just auto-attacking you.
Whacking
And
you
kind
with
of
the
goes
stab.
sideways from there because you're in a close 1v1 against Long, who's always
How
gonna output max
breaker
damage.
on fucking who?
It was a violent Venn
Renekton?
diagram of death. Neon, Transcendent
What the
Embrace
fuck is this shit?
And, you know, they're doing a lot of work on FPX. This game, like this, we're mentioning this is the first time this series Long is positioned on a hard carry. He's off the Lee Sin, which is normally only good during the early game, and he's off to characters that can do real damage.
4 seconds away from objective spawning here. Nova and FPX already in position.
Up at the top side, it is going to be a Rift Herald.
Alright, so it's a Rift Herald for Infernal. I think this benefits
0711 wants to continue the snowball.
Nova
going for
more,
Vado.
I
He's
guess.
able to burn a summoner spell
But it
off of
depends though, it
Itse, but
depends.
he
You have the
survives
early game
pressure,
tempo
still
with the
has
Rift
full
Herald.
lead. This time, they're going to ram it in harder.
Top lane push will come out. Vado and Co. forcing this turret to fall. I think the choice of objectives
Ooh.
does also indicate
They're just gonna summon it mid
exactly
lane.
where they're going to put their
A kick
focus
for a
in
kick.
this game.
A kick for a
It's all
knockup.
about using the Rift Herald to close
Bong.
this game quickly for FPX.
A lot of damage. Long forces. Cyclone cannot stop the Rift Herald from getting the charge in, but
Oi.
they kill it down. Oh, that's the 1v2. Lei coming from behind the turret. Yitse is forced to flash away, but Fado follows up with the wind slash.
Oh.
Just took more attack. Lei
Wow,
being
actually
the big
insane
Chad
flank.
and taking all the tower.
On the bottom side of the map, Neon is trying to defend his jungle, and he's brought Yami in to do it.
Good exhaust, but he dodges the body slam by dashing to Neon with the Sonic Wave, Resonating
Remake.
Strike, being able to flash away. 0711, you're freaking
Remake
insane
for
on the
the arrow.
Lee Sin.
He can't
Wow,
find it.
FPX might win this though.
And so
Holy
this will be
shit.
turret pressure, but it's going to be traded in mid. Xiaoma needs just one package, one
Oh,
satchel charge.
Dude, Long tried to respawn back with low HP, but Xiaoma
Oh
with the
my
exhaust
God,
takes
Nova
him
is-
out of the fight and gets the first brick.
And
Oh,
there
no.
it is. FPX, despite losing that trade on the bottom side, do
Well
manage to
fucking
find
played,
the
man.
first
Holy
turret
shit.
break of the game. FPX are running the map right now, but Infernal Dragon
They're
did go over to Nova.
They're squeezing
But
Nova.
Nova do have a really good late game team fighting composition. This Camille will scale incredibly hard. As
Again,
will Wukong,
again.
as will Karma.
This
in terms of
Alistair is so
enabling both
good.
Those carries we just talked about. And
I might be a
Remake is going
support
to be
div, though.
Perfect for late game team
No
fights
cap.
where he can sit a mile away and just poke and prod away with the arrows. So FPX, as indicated by their choice to take the Rift Herald, need to win early. That is what their composition is designed to do, and they should have a devastating advantage in the first 15 minutes of this game, or they will lose.
Which is why FPX flipped the switch as early as 1 minute and 20 seconds into the game. We saw the first move from 0711 getting the flash out, and the pressure has surmounted and snowballed ever since. Nova has been able to respond on some fronts, but it's still the gold advantage that FPX have netted for themselves.
So, FPX, how do you take the next step? How do you force another turret take?
1,000 on Ali, 1,000 on 80 carry, 500 on mid lane.
Well, the key shutdowns are going to be Long and Yuza. You see the rotate here. FPX brings
What a lead, what a
up
lead.
into this lane to try and get those kills. And then the other thing is going to be, you literally cannot let them get an objective. So as we head into this next terrain,
Yeah, it's a phase rush Alistair.
FPX contest the first spawn of the Rift Herald and then immediately be there for the dragon. They have
I
to
think it's
double
fine though.
objective.
If you were to ask me, you
And the third
combo,
thing, which we haven't seen,
you
because I
knock
think I
up,
have enough time,
wait, is it
is I need to see
EQ?
them take away jungle.
Or is it EW?
And
I don't
they do
know.
have these two turrets
Or
down.
is it
You see
WQ?
now
I don't know
FPX
what's the
starting
thing,
to
but you
lose
go
the
in,
vision
boom,
down.
and then you auto,
They
you
need to be
proc a phase rush
stealing
already.
every little bit of farm from Long, depriving him of his late game, which is so
WQ, okay.
The further this game goes, the harder it is to kill a Wukong later in those team fights. With all the sustain and the maneuverability he can get in and out of fights.
Fado too far.
Oh
Explosive cast,
no.
but great last-minute maneuver from Fado, dodging out on the explosive cast. Of a remake! It's a huge knockup from Lei. Mega
What
for ball,
the
finds
fuck? This
mark,
Ziggs is so
and
fast.
Kaboom goes remake just in time
Wait.
as the Rift Herald will spawn in 30 seconds.
And you see
This
FPX
Ziggs is so
looking for that
fast.
kill, pressing so aggressively, knowing they can find an opportunity now.
I mean,
that
the
those
setup
turrets
is
are down,
fine,
to
but do you
take
see the
aggressive
Ziggs?
control of the enemy
How
jungler.
fast is that?
And their tank players being there in the jungle looking for slip-ups gives them reward. And the more they do that, the slower
Holy
Nova
shit,
will have to
bruv.
rotate on the map, because they can't pass through their own jungle if FPX are invading it. So I want to see more of that from FPX, more aggression. The fact that they're playing so slow and towards the team fights right now is worrying.
Yo,
because it means
MVP,
we'll
you have to give it to
relatively
Lei though.
here
It's not
for this
7-Eleven,
Rift
it's not
Herald.
anyone else. Yeah, I think this
Nova
guy
are
is like
actually
a...
the first ones here to the Rift Herald because FPX
This guy is
dedicated their
insane.
split push resources to getting more turret plate gold on the opposite side of the map.
And they
He's just
can't
gonna kick you
outscale
out, no?
Nova, so I think this is a mistake.
FPX gonna try
They're just
to
desperate
defend
now.
this tower from going down. So far it's only 0-7-11. Shaman Yetzi making the
TP in.
rotation.
Fado's
It's a
joining.
teleport from Fado as well. Lee is already stalled out. Yami on the re-engage so far.
Oh
0-7
wait,
moves it over the
this
wall,
is really
dashing.
good for
Can he
Nova.
find the
Wait,
knockup
this
here?
is
But
really
it's
good for
already
Nova.
Fado's
Holy
down.
shit.
Finds the initial one, but Lei deflating a lot of the aggression engage
Wow.
from Nova, but they still lose out on Fado.
So it's a trade advantage for Nova, and they now have a kill going into this
A kill
dragon.
and a
the worst
turret.
thing is Fado
If they
can't
manage
even
to get it,
turn
no.
the teleport into the fight.
Fado will be coming up in 10 seconds.
They have to recall.
take the long way walk back to the dragon. Nova have set themselves up for defense of this pit.
Yeah.
Wait, do they
they're gonna
actually
stay
do
on the
this?
map and they're going to burn this as quick as possible because they know they
Do
have a
they
5v4.
actually do this?
No,
When they're
they
this
drift
low?
away. They give FPX control.
Oh, they're fighting for mid-wave priority right now. They want to knock out the mid turret completely before they regain access to the pit.
And FPX's timer is ticking. They have to press an advantage now. The longer they wait in this game, especially having
I'm
given
surprised
away
nobody is
the
going
traded
Hullbreaker,
turrets a
including
couple of
Camille.
moments ago, the worse this game is going to get for them.
This dude has TP though.
Look
Look,
at this. They're
early
prepping the minion
TP.
wave on the bottom side of the map. They're creeping through the bottom river entrance. They're walking for an opportunity where FPX will cede control and then find a rotation through the vision of darkness.
Lei and Fado zone Yami out of the pit. They gain information on where Nyan is as well. But
Top wave is shoving in, and they don't have TP. So they can play with the top wave. Look. It's so crucial. It's so crucial. All these small details are really significant in a
It's a constant tug
in
of
this
war
team
here,
fight.
TJ. They're pulling in FPX where they
If
don't
they
have
buy
vision,
enough
and
time,
they're
the top
forcing them
turret
to
might just
play
die though.
a game of
Look,
death
I
where
think it's like
they could be
two
face checking
cannons
into
and one
multiple
full
members.
wave, bro. It should shred this fucking turret.
Being contested,
It should.
Wave being pushed down bottom. Nova, no vision currently on the Drake.
Very
Used
nice, very
redemption to
nice. They're
gain
playing the
vision
top wave
of it.
really well.
FPX don't know where
They're just
Nova
buying
are, which
time.
makes them
Now this guy
nervous.
has to
They're
TP
using
home.
six bouncing bombs to try and gain some
Look,
vision on the opposite
it's
side,
just gonna
coming up with
continuously
nothing.
stack.
And Nova don't mind playing the long game out of this
Okay, maybe
one.
not now.
Oh, remake.
So close,
being
so
able to
close.
get enough distance.
Lei trying to
Okay, the wave is bouncing
pulverize,
back
misses
already.
The headbutt just pulverizes, which cancels the entire play. He cannot follow up after that fumble. And he has to
So
wait
now
for his
it's
cooldown
against
to come
them.
back up,
Now
which
it's against them.
forces FPX to reset.
Oi.
Forces Yitse out, half HP.
He's always going to be able to disengage in those
Wow,
moments
what
because
is
they
this
are
fucking
playing
dance?
Camille.
Oh, huge knockup though, Lei, forcing the flash out of Yami.
Do you see
As
the
main engage
interaction?
gone
What
from
the
Nova, now
fuck?
up to Long and Yitse to find the engage.
He was like
You take the
kicked,
dub in the burn of
and
the
next
flash,
moment he
and
got
FPX
bounced
are gonna
back.
say,
Like, what the fuck,
"That's
man?"
enough for us to start this dragon.
again.
That it will force Nova into a disadvantaged fight.
Another
Been in this pit
dance.
for the past
Wow,
2
this ward is
minutes, TJ.
MVP.
They have been
Holy shit.
fighting over this dragon
They have
tirelessly. It's
full
up to Nova to
vision
find poke, but
on
FPX
them.
keeping them at bay.
Oh, they're going in. They're going. Wait, what?
He has a flash, but he doesn't want to be there for too long. Cyclone has already been popped. Decoy has.
He doesn't have fucking smite. He doesn't have fucking smite.
He's still alive, waiting for the dragon to be ticking
He doesn't
down.
have smite.
But it is 0-11. That secures the dragon, and Remake was completely separated in that fight. Yami already biting the dust thanks to Fado, and Remake is on the run. The rest of Nova isolating Long as well. Don't drop a single member.
A brilliant team fight from FPX
Clean.
as they, as you say, split the backlines. Remake unable
Yeah, of
to
course, when it
contribute
comes
damage to
to
their fight. A massive shift from previous games. Back on the rift.
Oh shit, we're back.
And FPX, as you talked about going into that break, do have a gold lead for kind of the first time this series. Nova Esports on the opposite side can play defense. They're waiting and
Let's face it,
this Camille
Nova lost this already.
This is where FPX have to really hammer in the advantage, though, because they cannot just be content with a 5,000, 6,000 gold lead for the next few minutes.
Oh, he's molding. He's molding.
Time for Nova to scale back up into their own
He's molding.
power. FPX have to make the next fight count into doing some major damage to the structures of Nova Esports' base.
Speaking of scaling, I do want to talk about Remake, because he's really struggled in a couple of fights.
Yeah, I'm hungry also.
The entire time that both Nova and FPX were skirmishing around that dragon should have been Poke City for Remake.
Yeah.
But I was seeing too few arrows, and almost none of them were hitting. And there's a couple reasons for that. I think Remake is struggling with vision. I think FPX are doing a really good job of locking down.
I hate TJ for whispering, man. I have to adjust. Every time he whispers, I have to adjust.
Because if you throw an arrow over the wall,
And then when Rafa says shit, it's like really loud.
Resonating strike, easy kill.
Yeah.
So,
or he can even safeguard over the wall and kick you back into the pit, isolating from the rest of your team.
So Remake needs to be protected, and he needs to be more proactive and landing arrows.
And it's not his fault, by the way.
Ooh,
It's the audio level.
spin. Everyone's talking about
It's
that
not
spin
normalizing
like it's a cosmetic
the way it
decision.
should be.
Absolutely is. It is very stylish. But it also is a way to stop your enemy from being able to dodge the spell.
Yeah, because you don't know where it's going to be coming from.
Never let them know your next move. Keep them guessing. And the little spin is the closest you can get to standing in a bush. It's actually really
Conqueror Vader is fine.
if the enemy can see you charging the shot, because it's very easy,
I
especially
mean,
at
we're
high
in no
level,
position
see the fully charged
to
shot,
actually bargain
to the left, do a little movement to
or
the right,
complain about
the
what
damage.
fucking rules they
For
take.
every arrow you miss,
'Cause you
costs
know-
more
you
cooldown
know,
time, which means you're getting
You
less
yourself
damage,
know.
so
They could even take electrocute and still
want
smash the other region.
Luna was the
Close
first
my
one that
mouth. What
showed
the
us a
fuck?
lot of the Ferris spins. And I always thought he was going for like 360 no scopes.
He certainly was. It is very cool. It is also tactically significant.
Hell.
Fado really going for it here.
Dude, he just popped the ulti and Long was like, bro, it's not that
All right,
serious.
dude. Okay.
It's just my blue buff. And he,
Oh,
they didn't know
shit, they're starting it.
Oh, they're burning down the Baron. They're starting it up.
Does Long know? I don't think Long knows.
They have to get into it.
Yummy!
Body
So
slam flash,
split!
but it's such a good stasis from Shalma, preventing the explosive cast from getting him back into the back line. Huge transcendent
wow.
embrace. Hex
Oh, wow.
from Yitse locks him down.
Holy
but
shit.
Yami still gets taken down by Fado, and it's a 5-on-4 now for FPX.
FPX have to
Holy
fight so
fuck.
hard to get that kill, but they do have the
Yo,
advantage
this-
of the entire
this
team
fucking
fight, so it's
Ali
relatively
soaked like
safe
10
for them. They
million
get a fair number of
damage.
cooldowns and do
No
confirm the
cap.
kill onto Yami. Unfortunately, it did cost them almost every flash on their team, so that's kind of interesting. Oh no, it's a majority flash still up. It only cost them Yezi and 0711. Shamwa in the middle of the fight got caught in a really weird position, and I guess Satchel charged out. It looked like a flash to me. It was
Yeah.
good Satchel charge.
Good timing on the stasis.
5-8. Hey, yo, Giddy Giddy,
Reevaluate
thank you
the
for subbing at
decisions you
2-1.
needed to make in that fight.
Dude, thank you for 8 months. Appreciate the support, man.
Do
Hope you have a
not
nice day.
like this. FPX managed to get the kill, though. Not a whole lot with it. And
Got
some
tired
teams
of
I
the
see
fucking ads.
from very good Western players. They're like, well,
All right.
what are these teams fighting?
30
Well,
fucking
sometimes it's okay
seconds to
fight
the
over
Elder Drake.
kills
I think whoever
because
wins this team fight,
getting a kill on
of course.
Tsunami gets gold
I will
onto
put,
Yami.
if you were to count as percentage
Anytime you
on
can
who
find
wins,
a
I think
pick
it's a 60-40,
uncontested, like
or
they
even
were safe for
65, or
FPX
even
to keep forcing
70,
kills,
30.
or keep forcing the push because they know that they have cooldown advantage and player advantage in that fight. They knew where Long was. They
This
knew it was a
Ali,
safe fight
this
to
Ali
take.
is just insane. He's just playing
Now we are
really, really
10
well.
seconds away from the Elder Dragon spawning here, TJ.
And this is an objective that is worth fighting over. FPX do have full resources available again. Still missing flash on 0-7 and Yezi, but apart from that, top down.
Ooh, that's a good chunk.
And here we go for the Elder. FPX still in dangerous territory. They do have a several thousand gold lead, but if they lose this fight,
Okay, the engage.
series is over.
Looking for a kick, but it's on the Yeetse, and then he just propels his momentum right onto Xiaoma. Hextech ultimatum, gets the flash out, has to reposition. Yetzi forces down in the fight. Meanwhile, it is Remake that is unchecked. He is firing arrow after arrow. Takes out the first member in the front line, and Lei 0711 forced back alongside Fado. FPX lose out on the trade, and they're down a member.
And Yuza dives in, forcing a response. Everyone has to defend Xiaoma, and no, he doesn't get the kill on the Xiaoma. He doesn't even really threaten it, immediately jumping over the wall, running away. But the fact that he Hextech ultimatums into the backline, the fact that he draws FPX's attention and ire means that Remake is free from aggression, free to keep firing away from the backline of that fight and get a kill onto Lei. Now, 5v4. Nova, go for the Elder, go for the series.
They pressure 0711 away, but the Dragon has to be reset right now. Fado, it's all up to him to stall time for the rest of FPX to be able to reorganize and get back into position.
Xiaoma's doing so much damage right now, and his poke is enough to force Nova to back away after they're not able to catch Fado.
Oh,
shit! It's game, it's game, it's game, it's game, it's game. It's fucking game, it's fucking game. It's fucking game, it's fucking game. No way they lose this, right? No way they fucking lose this. It's fucking game.
Follow up. It's just to buy time for Fado to get back into the fight, but he can't find anyone with the wind slash.
Holy shit, what a mistake.
Disaster for
what
FPX,
a mistake.
Because Xiaoma doesn't realize he's standing right next to a blue ward. And now Nova can step forward and start to threaten this Elder. This will prompt a response for FPX without their major source of damage.
They have to all in. They have to all in.
They have to stall for 23 seconds. That's when Xiaoma comes
back
up.
My god, the fucking damage from Camille, man.
Have to force the advantage. They have to get this
they
major
just fight,
dragon
They just fight,
down for them. Lei
They just fight, Lee Sin is down with GAs.
Can't re-engage. It's Nova chunking down the dragon as fast as they can.
Lee Sin! No shot! And they're still taking it to gold!
Re-engage into the fight. Nova now burning down the dragon, turning
it's now or never. They have to TP! The Nectar is down!
Right back in, FPX going
oh my god!
all the marbles for
versus mine! Camille, you insane!
That clips it out! Long was taken out of the fight, but it is still
Fado gets the kill.
And now Xiaoma's been isolated. Fado has to retreat.
Oh my god!
Xiaoma, 2v2 for Nova and FPX. Yami has been separated from the fight. FPX able to equalize, but the dragon goes over to Nova.
Yuza stepping forward as well to try and open up this mid lane and try and get the kills they need to keep this game going. Nova have the massive advantage towards the late game.
This fucking
and here is a huge minion wave pushing at the top side. Megan for the ball barely clears it. That inhibitor is no HP.
I even dropped my brand.
Fucking hell. For FPX. They were in control of this game.
But they could not
it's
run
game, chat.
The clock
it's game. It's fucking game.
Nova. They lost track of time. The Elder came and Nova clutched it.
What a messy fight. Starts with this pick,
man.
isolated in the top side. Xiaoma does go down. And then they're trying to get something back out of it, but a perfect timing on the stasis from Neon makes it so there's no way to instantly trade. At that point, you're throwing bad money after good.
Oh shit,
so
look.
Lei and the rest
Who
of
the
FPX
fuck is this?
disengage
Invisible
as best they
Ribbon.
can. Nova, though, know they have an advantage, and this is such an awkward position for FPX to be
Oh
in.
my god, look at an invisible ribbon.
They have to somehow
you won't see him coming.
They try some truly
holy shit, where the fuck is he?
Fado dancing forward in the front lines. 0711 kiting.
Where is Ribbon? You can't see me. John Cena, is that you?
He loses all his HP to use
yeah, but to be fair though, to be fair.
So when his GA gets
Camille was hitting really hard.
He doesn't have this HP to contest this dragon. And the second they see that, the second 0711 escapes on 1 HP, Nova know they can burn this dragon.
It's also insane. It's also insane how they keep the dragon intact in the pit. Like holy shit! But look at this! Look at this! MV fucking P! MV fucking P!
To make it so that
boom!
Nova's HP
251 at the right time. Game-winning steal! Holy shit!
The rest of FPX upon the teleport arrival.
And the fact
it's game. Nova just wins this.
Burned down. It gave FPX a small window of hope, but Yeetse, using the second cast of the precision protocol,
you got through the team fight. It's okay. It's the downside.
6.6k. on the Camille. And now Lei is into the heart of the backline once again, trying to punt forward a member of Nova
Yami's
Esports.
dead.
Yami, he gets out, but not until he
Wait,
gets burned
why
down
are
by
they
the wind slash
trolling?
from Fado. Nova Esports have
Why
to
are
be
they
on the retreat.
trolling?
They have to
Wait, why are
respect
they
the rest of the
trolling?
damage from FPX.
They have to fix their waves, though.
With such
That's
dominant
the-
performances now, he's picked off twice in the same game. Maybe enough to give FPX a bridge back into this game, but they need to act now. They need to control this game now, because we talked about the scaling before. With the Elder in hand, it is even worse. FPX are going to have to be perfect to win team fights from here on.
The worst fears for FPX have come to fruition. Nova Esports are online, and it is now down to miracle plays to save this game.
They can't start
So
this.
FPX are
They
back in their own
can't. They
trench,
can't.
trying
They
to force
actually
Nova
can't.
to step forward into a 5v5 they don't want to take. Tapping away at the Baron, seeing what happens. The Baron, of course, by 23 minutes
All right,
into game, is a
Gragas is back up again.
its own right.
They're so
Means
lucky
this
that
has been
they didn't.
sketchier behavior than it was
They
the
didn't
last
lose
time
the
we saw
Baron.
it from
I think if they lose the
FPX.
Baron and they have to force the fight, I'm pretty sure FPX might be able to win though with the Baron push.
Heralded in by Nova Esports. They can play the long game. They are not the ones being run down.
Okay, so
on the clock.
Camus
They can
has
play
no
this one
TP.
as long as possible,
He's
where it is
literally full build.
FPX. It is up to them.
I think
to
he could.
find a
He
window
needs to go
get
home,
back.
change to Zonya's, push bot or something. I don't know.
Completed Staff of Flowing Water, which is going to damage, amplify ability cast for his team. So, huge completion.
Lei forcing
Okay.
the fight onto Neon.
Okay.
Mega Fernabon
Okay.
gets a decent chunk
It's
out, but
fine
Neon,
still. It's
beautiful
fine. It's
shields,
fine.
absorbs it all.
They have fruits. They can just take it. We're back to full health. Yummy.
Despite the scaling, are shutting down Neon and shutting down Remake. Both those players have built themselves Zonyas, and Neon is about to turn into Crystalline Reflector, something we haven't seen a whole lot this tournament. But that item will give him a massive amount of AP shielding, basically. For every AP point he has, he gets a little bit of armor.
And it's the damage reduction as well from the passive. Yitse?
Just EOA, no?
Hook shot, so
He sees Lee Sin.
fine.
In fact, he's going to go in. He's better than
Oh,
fine.
and he's stalling out
Just look at
0711.
this. Look at the
FPX
fucking
to completely
damage.
get out
Look
here.
at the
They're
fucking
split.
damage.
Lei forced to flash,
Look at the
intercepting
fucking
Yitse's
damage.
second hook shot.
They just
but he
lose,
still
no?
has
They just lose, no?
Transcendent Embrace, pulls in Shama, gets the flash out. Explosive cast doesn't make
Jesse's
the mark
going
here.
out.
But Fado
Yeah, they
coming
just
up from the
lose.
left side of the
They
fight,
just lose.
forced to
They just
flash away
lose.
from the roof.
Jesse and GA.
FPX still has to force this
Yeah, they
fight.
just
They
lose.
have to find the damage. They have to be able to put Shama forward, but he can't because his flash, while it's down, it is too dangerous for him to step up to the members of Nova Esports.
And Lei and Jesse, the two frontline characters, are just caught out and burned down.
Chain of Corruptions misses, but Yami finds the body slam. It forces 0711's flash. Front line from FPX is forced
So
to retreat,
fucking close,
meaning
man.
there is not enough space for Shaman to walk in.
And Nova are going to try and force this the same way they did around the Elder. This is now all about the Baron.
The fucking damage. They have no
Being
vision
burned
as
down
well.
in a blanket of darkness. Megan Fernabon
Wait.
finds the spark. Yitse has found Shaman. No flash.
What
He's
the-
done. And FPX have 50 seconds where
They're
they have
desperate
to
now.
stall
They're
for
actually
Shaman to
desperate.
come
They're
back
actually
alive
desperate.
to stop this Baron
They're
from being
actually
taken
desperate
down.
now.
JP's in.
They're so desperate.
0711 and Lei are coming from the base.
Yeah, it's
5,000
over,
HP
chat.
on the
It's
Baron. It has
over.
been stopped for
Wow.
now.
0711
doing
stoned.
everything that he can to stall out Nova. Long will lose out on his GA from
07's
Baron,
dead.
but 0711 is gone. No one can steal
Lee
the
Sin's
spike.
down. They're
Don't
just
have spike for
so
the side of
desperate.
FPX.
They're
It's
just
gonna
so
be close for
desperate. They're
Nova.
gonna end. They're gonna
secure
end.
it. And now Yezi and Lei are on the run. They are forced to flash the last domino
They're
to
just gonna end.
potentially
Oh, no.
this winning
Oh, no.
game
They're
of
just
the
gonna
series
fucking end, man.
has come through for Nova.
And Nova could rewrite history here, claiming the title of the best team for the WRL over FPX. They are one Nexus break away from knocking them out of the tournament and booking their ticket to the grand finals of the first ever Icons World Championship.
Yitse with the hook shot. Fado still no flash.
Yeah,
Yetzi
it's
trying
game
to play
chat.
for it, but Fado's gone. An explosive cask from Yami separates Lei from the members of
Inhibitor
FPX.
dead.
Shama, it's all up to FPX's Dragon Later to stall out the damage. The way
done
clear.
it.
Ah,
But
it's
the
GG.
cheers
It's
for
GG.
Nova Esports.
Fucking hell.
They have gone
First seed and second seed.
supernova, and they have clipped the wings of the Phoenix from Fun Plus. Supernova soars
WRL
into the
first
sky,
seed, the second seed is
shining
gone?
brighter
What
than
the fuck?
stars as Nova upset the #1 team from the WRL.
Oh my god, this is a fucking.
What a game
Holy shit,
from
bro.
Nova Esports.
Oh. Oh. Okay, chat. I'll be ending the stream right now. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate you. Thank you, mods, for modding the stream. Thank you, new followers. Thank you, subbers. Thank you, raiders. And most importantly, thank you. Tomorrow, we'll have Team Flash representatives of SEA up against J-Team. How long to Charlie anyways? Quite long. 150 LP. But nonetheless, I'm not giving up until the 9th. But please, don't forget to join the Discord and subscribe to the YouTube channel. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another just 15 wins. True. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another co-stream. Alright, bye-bye. Have a good fucking night and enjoy your Tuesday. It's weird to say Tuesday, but yes. Have a good fucking night. I want to go Charlie, man. I'm ready. For the C representatives, thank you. To smash another Chinese Goliath tomorrow. I'm ready. Yes, and I'm ready to fuck you and good night.